Following is a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network.
Play on, and Anderson is going to launch for three. It's good!
Payoff pitch, swing and a miss. It's a drop third strike. All he has to do is throw him out, and the West Fargo Patriots are your 2022 state champions.
Now it's game time. Let's head up to the broadcast booth for the pregame show right now on Magnitude Sports.
All right, welcome. We're live here at the Barnesville Sports Arena on Magnitude Sports. My name is Mike Mason. We're bringing you the JV broadcast between the Trojans and the Yellow Jackets in addition to the varsity game, and both the games will be on the same watch link here for you today. We do this whenever Barnesville and Perham get together, and it's just one of many ways to say thanks to our several community sponsors between the two communities. I don't think that came out exactly how I wanted to word it, but it came out, and that's what matters the most. So we'll take a time out. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes Area automotive leader since 1999. Help transform the Legion on Giving Hearts Day on February 9th. The Barnesville Area Community Fund, along with the City of Barnesville, are raising funds to remodel the American Legion building into a community space in 2023. It'll be available for family events, meetings, birthday parties, wedding receptions, and much more. You can help. Make a financial gift between now and February 9th, and it'll be matched dollar for dollar up to $33,000 thanks to many of our wonderful Barnesville community sponsors. Giving Hearts Day on February 9th. Help transform the Legion. For more information or questions about Giving Hearts Day, contact the Barnesville Area Community Fund at 218-354-2154.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit permrealestate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home, or call 218-346-7767 today.
Every day, thousands of dogs in the lakes area are told to stay. When they wanted to play at the Backyard Playcare, Doggy Daycare, or Playcare is the perfect spot for your dog. 100% supervised playtime and 100% fun in a brand new facility that opens this fall. Contact the Backyard Boarding and Playcare at 218-346-4104 or check us out on Facebook today.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, welcome back to Barnesville. Don't forget to follow us on the Big Four, the YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram. You can also visit our website at magnitudesn.com, and when you go to our website, click on the schedule button. You'll come to this screen right here, and you can see what's upcoming here on Magnitude Sports. So tonight's game between Barnesville and Perham is the only game we have on Magnitude this evening, but we get back to double action on Friday and Saturday this week. The Perham and the Yellow Jackets and the Hornets will wrestle it out on the mat. It says 7:30. Something tells me that might start a little bit earlier. So if I got that wrong, I apologize. But just subscribe to our channel and click notify me, and then it won't matter what time it starts. You'll get an alert when it starts. And then Barnesville and Breckenridge and girls basketball tomorrow night at 7:30. That is a for sure start time on that one. And then we should have a good doubleheader for you on Saturday, too. The DGF Rebels taking on the Kindred Vikings. I'll be on the call on that one. It'll be at Glendon, at DGF High School in Glendon. The girls' game will start at 1:30 with the boys' game to follow at approximately 3:30, maybe 3:15. And then Tuesday a tripleheader, Thursday a doubleheader, Friday a doubleheader, and then we have Saturday, Sunday off, and we kick off. Well, I guess we've already kicked off the month of February by then, but DGF and Perham. DGF girls will host the Perham Yellow Jackets on Monday, February 6th, and we'll have that game for you here on Magnitude Sports. We're going to take another timeout. We'll be back with more of our pregame show here. So we're going to bring you the JV game here as well. So don't go anywhere. We'll be right back in just a moment. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come Find Your Goose. There's something for everyone.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena. And tonight at the Pitchfork, Thursday is the fried chicken special. Get 2-piece for $10 or a 4-piece for $13. And both, either the 2 or 4-piece, include your choice of potato, veggies, soup, and salad. And the soup tonight at the Pitchfork is Nefla soup, one of my favorites. They also have Texas Hold'em that you can participate in. That starts at 7, and the doors to the Pitchfork open at 5. So they've already been open for 59 minutes, let's put it that way. We'll start our clock now because there's a little bit less time in JV than there is in varsity. So, but yeah, we want to say thanks to the Pitchfork as well as Barnesville Cynics, Gene Sports Shop, the Goose Group, Four Hill Farms, J&L Nutrition, the Backyard in Perham, Willow Creek Insurance, the Cactus, and Ratzel's Pool Hall. The Cactus and the Ratzel's Pool Hall both airing today's game at their respective establishments, so you can go there and have your favorite food, have your favorite beverage, and check out a couple of basketball games between the Barnesville Trojans and the Perham Yellow Jackets. Also, KLN Family Brands, Reuter Family Dentistry, the Barnesville Booster Club, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, and Barnesville Takedown Club, along with Perham Community Co-op. The Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, New Horizons Realty in Perham, Nias Family Sales, EOT Insurance and Midwest Bank, Perham Health bringing you all your timeouts this evening, Perham Area Chamber of Commerce, Perham Lakeside Golf Course, Ball Green Construction, Lakes Ace Hardware in Perham, Budget Blinds, Soda Lake Properties and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, along with Dean's Bulk Service, United Community Bank, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Joe Foltz Construction, Interiors by Winkle, River's Edge Cabinetry, and Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Just a small select few of our many sponsors bringing you Barnesville Trojan and Perham Yellow Jacket girls and boys basketball and wrestling. Still looking for our first points here in the JV game. Clock is stopped now with 13:15 to go. Here on this Thursday evening. Last night at the Pitchfork, it was pork chops and veggies, potatoes, soup, and salad bar. I was actually there last night. I've had the chicken in the past. I'm obviously here tonight, so I won't be there for the chicken, but I was there last night for the pork chops, and they were actually pretty decent. I liked them a lot. They're tasty. Put a little bit of pepper on them, and it really enhances the flavor even more so. So we're still 0-0 here in the junior varsity game between the Yellow Jackets and the Trojans. I don't have rosters. I don't know, there's a delay on getting the rosters to the ticket table, so I can't give you any names for junior varsity. That three is off the mark, and a defensive board there by Barnesville. And they'll bring it back really quick. And fight for the ball down low. Stops the clock with 12:39 to go here in the first half of the junior varsity contest between the Trojans and the Yellow Jackets. We thank you for joining us here. And of all those sponsors I mentioned a moment ago, if you have a chance to visit one of them, and that basket does not count. There was a foul on Barnesville before the shot, so we remain at 0-0. And what I was saying is if you have a chance to visit any of those sponsors, whether it's to get some fried chicken maybe, or maybe fuel up your vehicle with some gas, or whatever the case may be, or even just simply say thank you, we'd certainly appreciate your effort to do that, to just simply let them know that without them, this wouldn't be possible, and to let them know that you're thankful for this. So we're almost 2 minutes into this game, and we still have no points, and that changes right now. Perham will take the first basket at the 12:17 mark. Once again, we're playing catch up on our clock here as the clock set to varsity time, and this is the junior varsity matchup. A feature presentation for you here on Magnitude Sports. If you follow the Pitchfork on Facebook like I do, you can find out what all their specials are 7 days a week. Actually, not 7 days a week, because they're not open 7 days a week. But every day that they're open, you can find out what their daily special is. So They even had 2-for-1s on your favorite beverages, or at least some of your favorite beverages. Maybe your favorite beverage wasn't part of the 2-for-1, but they do offer that. So for more information, contact the Pitchfork. And if I don't start talking about the Cactus and Ratzo's Pool Hall, they might get a little jealous. So. There's another basket for Perham, and it's 4-0 now in favor of the Yellow Jackets. One of my favorite things about Ratzel's Pool Hall is on Monday nights, you get half off pizza as long as you eat that pizza at Ratzel's Pool Hall. If you can eat the pizza down to like 2 slices, then you can ask for a to-go box. But of course, that's not tonight, but I'm sure they have some awesome specials tonight. Just tell them Mike Mason sent you in there, and they'll hook you up with something. I know they have free water. I know that. So all the waters tonight are on me. So put them on my tab. .40 to go here in the first half. Here's a 3-pointer on the way. And did it count? The whistle, yes, he's saying it does count. Put his hands up in the air, and now there's a foul, and that will stop the clock with 10:35 to go. So we... $7-0 lead and a chance for a 4-point play, and he got it. That's a quick 8-0 advantage here for the Perham JV team. That one swatted away, and Barnesville struggling to find points here early on in this one. We're almost caught up. 10:13 and counting to go now. 14-minute halves in theory. Last time we did a JV game, the second half was 17 minutes. I'm not sure if that was someone who forgot or what. And another 3-pointer, and Perham is all over the Barnesville Trojans right now. It's 11-0. Something tells me that a timeout will be called by Barnesville here soon if they can't get a basket or if Perham gets another basket. But just my prediction of the future, brought to you by nobody other than me. That 3 rolls off the rim, out of bounds. Stops the clock with 9:09 to go. It's been a while since we've had a whistle. All right, now our clock is spot on with the actual clock in the gym. So now there's 9 minutes and a couple ticks to go here in the first half of this JV contest. There's a turnover. And the Barnesville Trojans get on the board. It's 11-3 on that 3-pointer from the near elbow. I was just informed that they got the printed rosters in, so if we don't get a chance before halftime to get one, we will get one at halftime. But once again, I want to say thanks to our sponsors, Barnesville Senex, Jean Sports Shop, Goose Group, Four Hill Farms, J&L Nutrition, The Backyard in Perham, and Willow Creek Insurance, to name a few. bringing you Trojan and Yellow Jacket activities this winter. That 3 in and out, but an offensive rebound. And another 3-point attempt. And that one will rattle its way in and through the net. 14-3, Perham. Also want to say hi to our friends at the Cactus. I've been there a few times. Matter of fact, I'm not allowed to say this, so I have to be careful how I word it. But they have one of my favorite beverages there that nobody else in the state has right now, at least to the best of my knowledge. So, or at least they did last time I was there, and it was way out of season. Let's put it that way. Near steal. Looks like it's going to result in a foul. Ratzel's Pool Hall and KLN Family Brands, along with Reuter Family Dentistry and the Barnesville Booster Club. Reuter Family Dentistry bringing you all your free throws today. Thank you very much. Somebody must have been listening and they brought me a roster, so. And there's a basket for the Trojans. As I was saying when I got interrupted with the roster being handed to me, Reuter Family Dentistry bringing you your Perham free throw line tonight, along with the Barnesville Booster Club bringing you your Barnesville free throw line tonight. So all the points scored from the charity stripe will be brought to you by Reuter Family Dentistry and the Barnesville Booster Club this evening. 14-5 in favor of Perham here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Here's another three. That one's a little bit short. Got a bad bounce off the back, hard part of the rim. Of course, the entire rim is hard, but I think you knew what I meant there. Some transition ball here for the Yellow Jackets, and left the layup a little bit short, and then the offensive rebound and follow-up results in a foul for Barnesville, and that will send the Yellow Jackets to that Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Also want to say hi to our friends at Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, the Barnesville Takedown Club, Perham Community Co-op, the Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, New Horizons Realty, and Nias Family Sales for bringing you Yellow Jacket and Trojan activities this winter here on Magnitude Sports. If it wasn't for them, we would not be here right now, so we certainly appreciate their continued support throughout the years. And for some of these sponsors, brand new sponsors, so whether you've been with us a couple months or you've been with us a couple of years, we thank each and every one of you equally for your support. That includes EOT Insurance, Midwest Bank, Perham Health, and the Perham Area Chamber of Commerce. As the free throw is up and in from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Also want to say hi to our friends at Ball Green Construction, Perham Lakeside Golf Course, Lakes Ace Hardware, and Perham in Budget Blinds. Corner, thought about the three, did not pull the trigger. Now they push it back out to the corner, and the ball is turned over. And a 2-on-2 back the other way, now 2-on-3, and now 5-on-5. They had numbers momentarily, but the Barnesville defense caught up quickly, and they almost take one away there. Perham able to maintain possession of the basketball. It should be 16-5. They added just one of the two free throws that were scored from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line a moment ago. Baseline jumper is up and in. Nice shot. And it's 16-7 now. Our friends at our friends at Dean's Bulk Service, as well as Soda Lake Properties and Zero Res Cleaning, will be bringing you your post game tonight. And there's a turnover, and now it's a one-on-one back the other way. It's Major Ness to the hoop and scores. Our friends at United Community Bank in Perham will bring you the cash money play of the game. That'll be part of the Soda Lake Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Dean's Bulk Service post-game show. And then also in that same post-game show, we'll have your Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game. Say hi to our friend Michelle at Farm Bureau Financial Services for supporting the Yellow Jackets this year. And last but certainly not least, our friends at Barnesville Drug and Hardware. If you need some pellets for your pellet grill, they got an awesome selection. I've tried 3 different varieties. I love them all. So in addition to Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Joe Foltz Construction, Interiors by Winkle, and River's Edge Cabinetry will bring you tonight's player and or players of the game if we have more than one. We likely will. We'll have one from each side for sure, but we'll see how the game goes and see if we select more than one from each side or not. For those tuning in early to the junior varsity game, thank you so much for tuning in. 18-9 is our score here in favor of the Perham Yellow Jackets in the junior varsity game. So the Jackets have doubled up here on the Trojans on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard as we approach inside 5 minutes to go now. And there's a bank off the glass for 2 more points. And it's 20-9 as Perham lead is now 11. Three-pointer up, 3-pointer too strong. Major Ness with the rebound. He gets fouled and he'll go to the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line. I'll stop the clock with 3:34 to go, as I forgot to stop our clock earlier, so. Of course, both of these teams here had pretty good years with their football teams. Perham had their season come to end in the second round of the playoffs. And Barnesville was able to clean sweep the season and win a state championship. They've been to the U.S. Bank Stadium 5 times, but only once have they won it all, and that was just a couple months ago. And the community here in Barnesville is pretty proud of that. Even some of the surrounding communities. I know there's a lot of love from the Dilworth, Glendon, Felton fans for Barnesville's football championship, as the Rebels came to the championship game but fell a little bit short, as they were looking to potentially go undefeated as well, but their only loss was in that state championship game. And that was after a battle with Esco in that quarterfinal round. I was at that game in person. I wasn't broadcasting it, but I was at that game, and man, that was a fun game to watch. Then again, I suppose in a small way, or maybe a medium way, everyone in the Heart of Lakes Conference is proud of one of their schools winning a state championship. They may not be the best of friends on the court or the field, but outside, my experience in interactions between players and parents between schools has been pretty positive. So, long three, 21-footer, too strong. Rebound of the Jackets, 20-10 here in favor of the Yellow Jackets as they remain doubled up here on the Trojans. Another long three, swish, got it. Two and a half to go now here in the first. Once again, a big thank you to EOT Insurance, Midwest Bank, Perham Health, Perham Area Chamber of Commerce, and Perham Lakeside Golf Course, along with Ball Green Construction, Lakes Ace Hardware and Perham, Budget Blinds, Soda Lake Properties, Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, Dean's Bulk Service, United Community Bank, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Joel Foltz Construction, Interiors by Winkle, River's Edge Cabinetry, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Barnesville Cenex, and Jean Sports Shop. Just a few of our many sponsors supporting the Trojans and Yellow Jackets this fall and winter. Now we have a timeout. I think that's the first timeout of the half. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Don't go anywhere. the Trojan Takedown Club. It supports Barnesville wrestling on all levels, and it meets on the second Wednesday of each month at Ratzo's Pool Hall in Barnesville. You can support the Barnesville wrestling program by contacting anyone at the Trojan Takedown Club. Choose a bronze or a silver or even a gold sponsorship. If interested in a sponsorship, email trojantakedownclub@gmail.com. Do it today. The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. All right, welcome back. Inside 2 minutes to go here in the first half. 23-15 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. And now he's looking for another 3 to add to that, and he does. 26-15. Also want to say hi to our friends at the Goose Group, 4 Hill Farms, J&L Nutrition, The Backyard in Perham, Willow Creek Insurance, The Cactus, Ratzo's Pool Hall, Kalen Family Brands, Reuter Family Dentistry, and the Barnesville Booster Club, among others. There's another 3, and it's become a 3-point extravaganza here in the junior varsity game as Barnesville looks to crawl in a little bit closer to that Perham lead. Also want to say hi to our friends at Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, Barnesville Takedown Club, the Perham Community Co-op, the Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, New Horizons Realty, and Nias Family Sales. Stepping up to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line are the Perham Yellow Jackets. Reckon Wokash, excuse me, if I'm saying that incorrectly, I apologize. But he will connect on the free throw. And I gave the point to the wrong team. I've been known to do that very rarely. 27-18 is your correct score. And he'll hit both from that Reuter Family Dentistry line, and for these back-to-back times, I will give the point to the wrong team. So 28-18, 1 minute to go, just inside a minute. Here's Jack Bredman. Isaac Zajac, and a whistle. And a foul is on Perham. Fouls right now are 7 and 7, so both teams are in the 1-and-1 bonus now. I believe it's Brody Faulkner at the free throw line of the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line. He connects on the first one. 20. Why am I giving it to the wrong team? I do not understand that. At least I know how to fix it. Huh. Maybe I should have had a better breakfast this morning. I don't know, man.
Take it away.
And that's a foul. All right, the right team got the point this time. 28-20. Barnesville looks to close the gap as much as they can before the halftime break here. And he'll hit 1 of 2 from the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line. Perham with 18 seconds to go can hold for the final shot if they choose to do so. And there's a nice shot at the buzzer, and that brings us to halftime. 30-20 your score at the break. We'll take a timeout. We'll thank a few sponsors and be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Ottertail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Here's what Reuter Family Dentistry can offer you.
We offer wisdom teeth removal, sedation dentistry, dental implants, root canals, cosmetic dentistry, and Invisalign.
The fact that it can be done here is really important for me because, I mean, it's a chore sometimes getting all your maintenance done. So if it's all done in the right place, that makes it a lot easier.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart Pharmacy and Hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street and get your family prepared for winter. All the essentials: shovels, sleds for the kids, furnace filters, boots, gloves, ice melt, and get free delivery when you purchase 10 or more bags. Don't forget, Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspar Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season.
Newell set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point, and they get the serve back.
Quest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
All right, welcome back to Barnesville, and we have halftime here, the JV game between the Barnesville Trojans and the Perham Yellow Jackets. Perham leads by the score of 30-20. You can follow us on our Big Four, Magnitude SN, at Magnitude SN on YouTube, or Magnitude SN on Twitter or Facebook, or Magnitude Sports on Instagram. You go to magnitudesn.com, click on the schedule button, and get a glimpse at what's coming up here. And you'll see tomorrow we have a doubleheader for you between wrestling and basketball. On the mat, it'll be the Yellow Jackets taking on the Frazee Hornets, and on the court, it'll be the Trojans taking on the Breckenridge Cowgirls in girls basketball. We have about 3 minutes before the second half of the junior varsity game starts. We'll take another timeout. We'll talk to you again in 3 minutes for the second half of the JV game coming up next here on Magnitude Sports.
Sweet chaos. Delightfully disruptive.
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
United Community Bank.
Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
All right, welcome back. Second half of the junior varsity game between the Perham Yellow Jackets and the Barnesville Trojans about to get underway. It'll be Barnesville basketball start half number 2, and the Trojans trail by 10 to the Yellow Jackets, 30-20. There you see it on your screen. 14 minutes. We start our clock midpoint through halftime, so we only have about a minute or so to catch up on here from our varsity clock. And a 3 opens up the scoring, and Barnesville has now trimmed it to a single-digit deficit, 30-23. 19 seconds into this second half. And Barnesville's in a good spot. They want to try and come back and win this one. Don't forget, your Barnesville Cynics and Gene Sports Shop varsity pregame show comes up moments after the conclusion of the JV game here. You do not have to go anywhere. We'll keep it right here, and that is a foul, and that will earn the Yellow Jackets 3 attempts from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Once again, the Barnesville Cynics and Gene Sports Shop pregame show will start moments after the conclusion of the junior varsity game. As the free throw is up and in, and it's 31-23. Want to welcome everybody watching at Ratzo's Pool Hall in Barnesville, as well as those watching at the Cactus in Perham. Thank you so much for patronizing those establishments and enjoying some basketball. And some bonus basketball right now with this feature presentation of the junior varsity match. As we close in on 13-18 to go. And that one's tipped around, and now we're about 30 seconds behind. That 3 is a little strong off the back iron, and the rebound will eventually juggle its way out back to the Barnesville Trojans off a poke away and a turnover. .12:40 clock is stopped right now. The Goose Group and Fort Hill Farms will bring you your Yellow Jacket and Trojan keys to the game, keys to victory, coming up here in our Barnesville Cynics Gene Sports Shop pregame show for the varsity matchup. And the free throw is good. 32-24. And they'll make them both. 32-25. 12:35 and counting to go now here in the second. We are all caught up with our clock. 3 on the way. Swish, he got it. Ratzo's Pool Hall and KLN Family Brands bringing you your scoreboard tonight. Also, Reuter Family Dentistry with your Perham free throws, and the Barnesville Booster Club with your Barnesville free throws. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, Barnesville Takedown Club, Perham Community Co-op, The Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, New Horizons Realty, and Nias Family Sales. Also supporting the action tonight here between the Trojans and Yellow Jackets, and we certainly appreciate their support. back to a 10-point game. I don't think Perham, outside of the very beginning of the game, I don't think Perham's had more than a 10-point lead. The biggest lead Perham had was when the score was 11-0. EOT Insurance and Midwest Bank will bring you the halftime show during our varsity broadcast this evening, along with Perham Health bringing you all each and every timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets and Trojans. Also, our friends at Perham Area Chamber of Commerce, Perham Lakeside Golf Course, Ball Green Construction, Lakes Ace Hardware, and Perham and Budget Blinds supporting the Jackets and Trojans tonight. And then when it's all decided on the court, we'll switch you over to the Soda Lake Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Dean's Bulk Service post-game show. And inside that Soda Lake Properties Dean's Bulk Service Zero Res Carpet Cleaning post-game show, we'll bring you the United Community Bank Cash Money Play of the Game, the Farm Bureau Financial Services Play of the Game, and the Joe Foltz Construction Interiors by Winco River's Edge Cabinetry and Barnesville Drug and Hardware Player of the Game. And that's all part of the Soda Lake Properties Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Dean's Bulk Service post-game show coming up later this evening. Right now, Noah Novotny steps up to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. And he misses the first one. It needs a 10-point game with just about 11 minutes to go. And he connects. One of two from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line, and it's a Perham Health timeout. Inside 11 minutes to go, we'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in just a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena here at Barnesville High School. Mike Mason with you here on this feature presentation of the junior varsity game between the Barnesville Trojans and Perham Yellow Jackets. Just about 11 minutes to go here in this contest, and it is an 11-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. And the Yellow Jackets, last time they led by 11, the score was 11-0. And since that 11-0 lead, the closest Perham has gotten is within, the closest Barnesville has gotten is within 7. But a three-pointer right there pulls them within 8. Every time Barnesville's hit a 3, Perham's usually responded with one of their own. And that one's just going to be cleanly taken away. He was looking to draw a foul there, and nice pass to the baseline jumper, and that one's too strong, but Barnesville will get the rebound. And he'll take the 3, and it's in. 36-31, it's a 5-point game. They have not been this close since it was 5-0. Once again, Perham jumped out to that 11-0 lead before Barnesville got themselves into the scorebook. If you're tuning in looking for the varsity game, that is going to be on the same watch link you're watching right now as soon as this JV game finishes up. Just inside 9.5 to go. 5-point deficit. Barnesville looking to trim into that even more. They make a move outside. Major Ness for 3, in and out won't go. Rebound, Yellow Jackets. And they'll bring it back. 36-31 on the Ratzel's Pool Hall Kalen Family Brand scoreboard. There's a foul. And that will send the Yellow Jackets to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. We only had one Perham Health timeout in the first half, and it came just inside 2 minutes to go. That was a really cruising first half of this junior varsity game. This one, cruising, but not quite as quickly as the first half. .9:05 to go. The first free throw is good, and so is the second one. .38-31, although the scoreboard in the gym says 37-31, now it says 38-31. Okay, then. Sometimes wonder what the delay is. I don't know. I'm sure it's something that I'm totally unaware of that they got to get used to down at the scorer's table, but in 99% of the cases, my scoreboard has been right when the scoreboard in the gym has been incorrect. So, and I've gotten a little bit of what's the word I want? I can't think of the word I'm looking for. A little bit of grief on making those comments from the guy who runs the scoreboard, but as I look over across the gym, I'm guessing that guy is waiting until the varsity game, and I won't hear any grief from whomever is running it right now. I don't even recognize the guy. There's a three-pointer for Barnesville. 38-34, it's a 4-point game. Last time Barnesville was within 4, it was 4-0. Part of that 11-0 start for the Yellow Jackets. Driving the baseline. And did he travel, or was there a foul? There was a foul. 38-34 our score. 6:47 local time. That inbounds pass was tipped as it comes in, and they get a breakaway up to Major Ness, and he scores. 38-36, and all of a sudden, with 8 minutes to go, it's a 2-point game here on the Kalen Family Brands Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. Yellow Jackets have seen their big start fade away down to a 2-point lead. That one's partially blocked. Barnesville will get it back, and it's out of bounds. And I think they're calling a pushing foul, actually. And the foul is on Perham. So it'll be Barnesville basketball. Fouls are Trojans 5, Yellow Jackets 3 here in the second half. And the Trojans have an opportunity to tie, if not take the lead. Nearly a lost ball, and now a foul is going to be called on Perham. That'll be the 4th team foul on the Yellow Jackets. And a 3 for the tie. It will not go. Rebound to the Yellow, or 3 for the lead, is what I meant to say, and it will not go. So 7 minutes, inside 7 minutes to go now. They'll look to reestablish their lead, and it's back to a 5-point game. 41-36. Barnesville is that close. Can they respond again? And they're going to lose the ball. It's 2-on-1 back the other way. And it's a charge, really. I say that with a little bit of surprisement, if surprisement is a word. I'll leave the rest of my comments on that one for off-air conversations. And if that doesn't prove that I'm neutral, then I don't know what does. Three-pointer, that missed everything. Out of bounds, so going to the books as a turnover. Barnesville will get the rebound, and there will be a foul on Perham. That's the 16th foul on the Yellow Jackets. The next one will put Barnesville into the 1-on-1 bonus. Baseline jumper up and in. 41-38, back to a one-possession game. Three-pointer is in, and it's no longer a one-possession game. It is a two-possession game now. Looking for a three back the other way. It was looking for the foul, and he kind of slides over to try and keep that ball from going out of bounds. And if he would have got that, that would have been the first ever. Didn't get off my feet for a rebound in the history of Magnitude Sports. That would have been pretty impressive. At least at the games I've been at, anyway. Another trip to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. This is Will Baker at the free throw line. And that would be thrown out of bounds. Tyrus Kudran with the baseball pass in transition. Last touch by a Trojan, and that's a nice inbounds pass for a bucket. 46-38 our score now with approaching 4.5 to go. On rolls off. Offensive board and a three on the way. That was missed, but he was fouled, and he will go to the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line to shoot a pair plus one. With the clock stopped, he has a chance to make this a 5-point game if he can make all three free throws. Brendan Ranclev at the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line. Missed the first one. He'll get two more. Fouls are now 7-6. 7 for the Yellow Jackets, 6 for the Trojans. And he'll miss the second one. And he'll make one of the three. 46-39 with 4:28 to go. We got a timeout. We'll keep it here. I want to thank our sponsors once again, including Barnesville Cynics and Gene Sports Shop.
Barnesville High School is raising money for this year's Giving Hearts Day program. There is a silent auction just outside the BSA doors. Head on out and take a look at all the amazing donations from individuals and businesses in our community. Be sure to sign up so you have a number to use for bidding. Auction closes at halftime of the varsity game. Raffle tickets are available for an autographed state 2A football championship helmet or an autographed state 8AA participant volleyball from the volleyball team. Tickets are $5 each or $20 for 5. This table is also in the commons area. Later in the varsity game, Brent and Tammy Mason will also be coming around for an opportunity to buy tickets to split the pot. This will be run as normal, with half the funds being given to the winner. Donation buckets can be found at each ticket taker station and the concession stands. Thank you in advance tonight for making our Red Out Night so successful. We appreciate you all.
All right, well, also want to thank our friends, the Goose Group and Four Hill Farms, along with Joe Foltz Construction, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Farm Bureau Financial Services, Interiors by Winkle, River's Edge Cabinetry, United Community Bank, Dean's Bulk Service, Soda Lake Properties, along with the Cactus, Ratzel's Pool Hall, KLN Family Brands, J&L Nutrition, the Backyard in Perham, and Willow Creek Insurance, along with Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, Barnesville Takedown Club, Perham Community Co-op, the Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, New Horizons Realty, Nias Family Sales, EOT Insurance and Midwest Bank, along with Perham Health, as well as Budget Blinds, Lakes Ace Hardware in Perham, Ball Green Construction, Perham Lakeside Golf Course, and Perham Area Chamber of Commerce. Another trip to the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line as the Trojans are in the 1-on-1 bonus as Perham has picked up their 8th team foul. Barnesville still with 1 to give right now. And he connects on the first one. Points with the clock stopped. Going to be crucial here in the final 4 minutes and change. It's now a 6-point game. And the second one is off the mark. And Perham will snag the rebound. And he'll get the pass off after I thought was a double dribble, but maybe it wasn't. And that pass was kicked. No foul, just a kick ball, and I'll stop the clock with 3:52 to go here. And a timeout. Timeout taken by the Yellow Jackets. We'll keep here. Thank our sponsors, including River's Edge Cabinetry, Interiors by Winkle, Joe Foltz Construction, Farm Bureau Financial Services, United Community Bank, Soda Lake Properties and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, Budget Blinds, Lakes Ace Hardware in Perham, Perham Lakeside Golf Course, Perham Area Chamber of Commerce, Perham Health, EOT Insurance, Nias Family Sales, New Horizons Realty, Perham Community Co-op, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, Reuter Family Dentistry, KLN Family Brands, the Cactus, the Backyard in Perham, J&L Nutrition, the Goose Group, and Gene Sports Shop, along with our friends at Barnesville Cynics, Four Hill Farms, Willow Creek Insurance, Ratzel's Pool Hall, Barnesville Booster Club, Barnesville Takedown Club, the Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, Midwest Bank, Ball Green Construction, Dean's Bulk Service, and Barnesville Drug and Hardware. 46-40 in favor of the Yellow Jackets here in the second half of the JV game with 3:42 to go in the contest. Here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Barnesville has battled and they've stayed close in the last several minutes. The closest they've been is 4. And it's a takeaway. And they got 3-on-1 back the other way. Major Ness gets the bucket. And that one's thrown out of bounds into unprepared fans in the audience, including Perham Activities Director Aaron Anderson. He was within a half a basketball of getting hit by that one. At least I believe that's him. I'm pretty sure it is. Yes, it is. Yep. I recognize him now. He turned his head a little bit to the right, and that's definitely him. It's a 2-point game. The last time the Barnesville Trojans were within 2, the score was 2-0 in favor of Perham. And every time I say that, Perham scores. Back to a 4-point game. Yeah, a 4-point. Scoreboard in the gym has 44 for Barnesville. I have them for 45. We'll go with it. 5-point game. Two minutes to go. And that one rolls in. 49-46. 2 minutes to go in a 3-point game. Here on the Ratzels Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Nice pass. Move to the hoop, won't go, and the rebound. And Barnesville will bring it back. Substitution pending for Perham at the next whistle. That basket would not count. It's a blocking foul on Perham. And Major Ness will step up to the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line to try and get his team a little bit closer. Once again, your Barnesville Senex Jean Sports Shop pregame show coming up here in about 1:38 of basketball time right after the conclusion of the JV game, assuming that the JV game ends in regulation. 49-47, we'll see. Fouls are 9-6, so Perham one more foul puts Barnesville in the double bonus. He'll miss the second one. Perham will get the rebound, 1:45. Minute 40, 1:38 and counting. Defender fell down, nearly took the three, didn't pull the trigger, and now a pass inside is intercepted, and he's gonna launch it up to Major Ness, and Ness will tie it up at 49. Last time this game was tied, the score was 0-0. And that one's thrown out of bounds, and Barnesville will get the ball back. We got a nail biter here in the junior varsity game with 1:11 to go. Perham will put a couple people in they'll put at least one in the backcourt. And here comes a second one. And that inbounds pass will not be pressured. A tie ball game at 49. Can Barnesville take their first lead of the game? We'll find out on this possession. Under a minute to go. Barnesville will pass it around. Looks like they're probably holding for either a really good look and or a really good look on the last shot. It's Major Ness. He'll go to the hoop and he leaves it a little bit short. It's out of bounds. It's going to stay with Barnesville. So Barnesville will have 36.9 seconds, and they could chew up more of this clock and wait for that final shot if that's what they're trying to do. It might be. They'll loft one up, and a nice grab there by Barnesville's Brody Faulkner. 27 seconds and counting, tied at 49. Perham's next foul will put Barnesville at the free throw line to shoot 2. Of course, Perham doesn't want a foul now that we're down to 12 seconds. They're going to want to force that outside shot, make sure they don't get any looks inside, and we have a timeout, Barnesville. With 7.6 seconds to go here in regulation. It'll be Barnesville basketball out of the timeout, knotted up at 49 apiece. Let's take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Help transform the Legion on Given Hearts Day on February 9th. The Barnesville Area Community Fund, along with the City of Barnesville, are raising funds to remodel the American Legion building into a community space in 2023. It'll be available for family events, meetings, birthday parties, wedding receptions, and much more. You can help. Make a financial gift between now and February 9th, and it'll be matched dollar for dollar up to $33,000 thanks to many of our wonderful Barnesville community sponsors. Giving Hearts Day on February 9th. Help transform the Legion. For more information or questions about Giving Hearts Day, contact the Barnesville Area Community Fund at 218-354-2154. Welcome back to Barnesville. 7 seconds to go. 6.9 to be exact. And as Barnesville basketball, fouls are 9-6, Perham 9, Barnesville 6. The next Perham foul would put Barnesville in the double bonus. The next Barnesville foul would put Perham in the 1-and-1 bonus. And that statement will hold true in the event that this game needs extra time. Barnesville will have 6 seconds to inbound it, maybe take a 1 or 2 dribbles, maybe 1 pass, and then they have to get a shot off at that point. The last thing Perham wants to do is foul. 4 seconds, 3, 2, 1, and the shot is up, and we are going to overtime, folks. Tied at 49 here in the junior varsity game, and overtime is next. Who will win this one? Like I said, the last time this game was tied, the score was 0-0, and Barnesville battles back at the very end to tie it up. So we'll wait just a little bit longer on our Barnesville Senex Gene Sports Shop pregame show. While we have a moment here, we'll take a look at the upcoming schedule. Perham and Frazee will battle it out on the wrestling mat tomorrow night here on Magnitude Sports. And then I'll be right back here where we're at tonight for girls basketball between the Trojans and the Breckenridge Cowgirls. And then Saturday we'll have a fun one as a couple of good ranked teams on the Minnesota side will host a couple of good ranked teams from the North Dakota side, the DGF Rebels and the Kindred Vikings. Girls at 1:30 with the boys to follow at approximately 3:30 on Saturday. I'll have the play-by-play on that one. Looking forward to it. And then you can see, heading into next week, we'll wrap up the month of January with 3 basketball games, 2 girls, 1 boys. And overtime, 3-minute overtime. And Perham will win the overtime tip. Tied at 49. And Perham looking for their first lead, and they'll roll off, but there will be a foul, and that foul will put Barnesville in the Perham in the 1-and-1 bonus. However, since it was in the act of shooting, they'll get ahead on that bonus and get 2 shots this time around from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Once again, 3-minute overtimes in JV, so we'll catch our clock up here. We're at 2:48 right now. And that one's up and in. 50-49 now in favor of the Perham Yellow Jackets. First lead in a while, and now Barnesville will throw the ball away. 2:39 to go here in overtime, and a 1-point advantage for the Yellow Jackets. Well, if you're tuning in for the varsity game, we got overtime here in the JV game at the moment. Missed shot, and Barnesville will recover the rebound. Barnesville has never had the lead in this game. This game has been tied at 0, and this game was tied at 49-49. Barnesville has never had the lead in this game. They're out there looking for the lead now. That one's a little strong. Perham in the last 7 or so minutes has had a huge trouble connecting on shots, and Major Ness will steal it away, and he got stripped and he went up for the layup. The ball goes out of bounds, no foul, and it is Barnesville basketball. 1:45 to go, almost caught up. Minute 15 to go now. Only 15 seconds behind. Cut, drive, won't go. Rolls off the rim, nearly stripped away, and now a whistle and a foul, I believe. We'll march down to this end for free throws. They'll stop the clock with 1:07. And the Perham Yellow Jackets will step up to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line here in overtime of the junior varsity broadcast. Our feature presentation for you here on Magnitude Sports this early evening. Looks like theme night tonight is sports jerseys. I see a lot of basketball and hockey jerseys on the Barnesville student fan base. And the ball goes out of bounds on the Barnesville attempted rebound, but he lost it, and it'll go right back to the Yellow Jackets. So I'll take 2 ticks off the clock. 1:05 to go here. Perham will get a chance to extend their lead. There's only been one. Ooh, and that's going to be a foul on Barnesville, and that will be foul number 8. No, I take that back. It'll be foul number 9. So now both teams with 9 fouls, and the next team to foul will give the opposite team 2 shots at the free throw line. This here is 1-1. He has to make the first one in order to get the second one. And he will make that first one. 51-49, it's still a 1-possession game. And this may not be the biggest free throw of the game, but it is a big free throw right here. And he'll make that. It's a 3-point game and a timeout. 1:01 to go here in overtime number 1. Let's put it that way. It's a 3-point game. Barnesville is yet to score here in overtime, but Perham has struggled to score. They've only got, it's a 3, if you take the regulation away right now, it's a 3-0 game in favor of Perham. I want to thank our sponsors, including Joe Foltz Construction, Interiors by Winkle, River's Edge Cabinetry, Barnesville Drug and Hardware, Barnesville Senex, Gene Sports Shop, Farm Bureau Financial Services, The Goose Group, Fort Hill Farms, United Community Bank, J&L Nutrition, The Backyard in Perham, Willow Creek Insurance, Dean's Bulk Service, Soda Lake Properties, and Zero Res Carpet Cleaning, The Cactus, Ratzel's Pool Hall, Callan Family Brands, Budget Blinds, Lakes Ace Hardware in Perham, Ball Green Construction, Perham Lakeside Golf Course, Perham Area Chamber of Commerce, Perham Health, Reuter Family Dentistry, the Barnesville Booster Club, The Cactus, Ratzel's Pool Hall, Callan Family Brands, Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, Barnesville Takedown Club, Perham Community Co-op, The Pitchfork, Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, New Horizons Realty, Nias Family Sales, Midwest Bank, and EOT Insurance in no particular order. Are those sponsors least or more important? Barnesville basketball, they're down 3 with a minute to go in overtime. Unless they get a wide open look, they might want to try and go into the paint. And they will go into the paint. And that's exactly what the doctor ordered for Barnesville. A chance to tie at the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line. Isaiah Zajac to tie, and he does. 52 all with 41 seconds to go. At the end of regulation, Barnesville got the ball, and they held for the final shot. Can Perham do the same here? With a whistle and a foul, I think. Double bonus now for both teams. Both teams are in the double bonus. And that one rolls off. Cole Reuter at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. And he makes the second one. It's a 1-point game with 25 seconds to go in overtime. Number one. Both teams in a double bonus. Should this go to a second overtime, the double bonus will remain. And should it go to a second overtime, our Barnesville Senex and Jeans Sports Shop pregame show will be delayed just a little bit longer. We'll keep it here. I want to thank all of our sponsors once again. We thanked them individually. Right now, we're going to thank them as a group. It's been a fun one here. After a huge start by Perham, and you thought Perham was going to walk away with that, here we are in overtime with 23 seconds to go, and Barnesville trailing by 1. This is definitely not time for a three-point basket. And a timeout is called with 9.5 seconds to go. Barnesville will talk it over. It's interesting to note that if this game was being played in 1 year from now, they would have 8 seconds and 1 second on the shot clock. I throw that out there occasionally just to give you a glimpse of your future. All of a sudden, these strategies from coaches might have to be changed up a little bit. Of course, the shot clock in the bottom right of your scoreboard there, we're using it for practice so that we are used to it when it starts next year. Now, we've used it on the North Dakota side, but about 70% of our staff works on the Minnesota side, so 70% of our staff needs to get used to it. 1 point game, Barnesville basketball, 9.5 seconds to go. Perham's defense is pressuring. They have to get it off for the win, and it's a little short. And that is your final score. The Perham Yellow Jackets pull it off in overtime here in the junior varsity game by the final 53-52. We'll write that down in my notes. We'll take a short break, and when we come back, your Barnesville Senex and Jeans Sports Shop pregame show starts in just a couple of moments here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
All right, your final score once again in the junior varsity game. The Perham Yellow Jackets 53-52 winners in overtime. And Barnesville is right in the spot where they wanted to be. They had that final shot, and had it gone in, Barnesville would have been the victors. Your Gene Sports Shop and Barnesville Senex pregame show starts in 60 seconds here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Senex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Senex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Senex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Senex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Senex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes area archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
All right, welcome back to your Gene Sports Shop Barnesville Senex pregame show here on the Magnitude Sports Network as we get ready for the Barnesville Trojans and the Perham Yellow Jackets. Let's take a look at these two teams side by side. And once again, we want to thank our wonderful group of sponsors for both the Barnesville Trojans and the Perham Yellow Jackets. We'll start with the visitors on the scoreboard, and that is the Perham Yellow Jackets under head coach Dave Cressup. They come into this matchup with a win-loss record of 13-1. They're 7-1 in Heart of Lake in Section 8AA. They are 5-1 in Heart of Lakes Conference play. They are 4-1 when they play on the road. They are 1-0 when they play on a neutral court. Their home record doesn't matter much right now since they're not playing at home. But in case you're curious, they're 8-0 when the Yellow Jackets play at the Hive. Their QRF ranking is 100.3. That ranks the Yellow Jackets 5 out of 126 teams in 8AA, and it ranks them 53 of 412 in the state. For the Barnesville Trojans, 8-4 coming into this matchup. They are 3-3 in Section 8AA play, 2-3 in Heart of Lakes Conference play, 1-2 on the road, which doesn't matter because they're playing at home. 2-0 on a neutral court, and when they play here at the Barnesville Sports Arena, they have 5 wins and 2 losses. The Barnesville Trojan QRF ranking is 60, an even 60. That ranks them 52 out of 126 in AA and 174 out of 412 in the state. The Barnesville Trojans started the season with that 79-63 win over Breckenridge. They get 2 more wins in the Wilmore Holiday Classic on December 29th and 30th, 56-55 over Central Minnesota Christian and 66-48 over McRae. Out of that tournament, they'd pick up 2 more wins, 80-42 over Park Rapids area and 76-70 over Hawley. And at that point in the season, the Barnesville Trojans were sitting with a 5-0 record until they went to the Hive in Perham, and the Yellow Jackets, who they play tonight, handed the Trojans their first loss of the season as the Yellow Jackets would get the victory 74-51. So now Barnesville looking to pay back the Perham Yellow Jackets. Now it's interesting to note that in the last 2 seasons, dating back to 2020, these two teams have split, and it's been the home team that has won every game between these two matches. Could that change here tonight, or will the home team win again? We'll find out. After the loss to the Perham Yellow Jackets for the Barnesville Trojans, they would bounce off that with an 87-45 win over Lake Park Audubon, and then they started to struggle. They would only win one of their next 4, dropping 84-62 and 66-52 to Detroit Lakes at home and Pelican Rapids on the road. And then they would go to Minnewaska area, which is not the shortest trip. It's about 120 miles, 100 miles to Alexandria and about another 15 to 20 miles south of Alexandria to take on the Minnewaska area Lakers. They would knock the Lakers off 79-38, come back home and lose a tough one to the DGF Rebels 61-60, bounce off that loss 3 days later and wipe the floor with the Crookston Pirates. 88-29 was the final in that game against the Crookston Pirates, and that brings them into their rematch with the Perham Yellow Jackets here tonight at the Barnesville Sports Arena. As I mentioned, 13-1 on the season for the Yellow Jackets, and they started off with 4 in a row over Attican, Frazee, Park Rapids, and Wadena Deer Creek. The Turkeys and the Wolverines games were on the road. The other 2 were semi at home. The first one against Frazee was at home. The second one against Park Rapids area was a home game for Perham, but it was on a neutral court at Concordia and Moorhead. 84-32, 81-22, 81-42 in their first 3 games against Attican, Frazee, and Park Rapids. And then Wadena Deer Creek held them to under 80 for the first time in the season, 72-35. And then the Yellow Jackets would partake in their own Grand 8 Holiday Tournament, knock off Paynesville area 78-48 and Sauk Center 67-40 in the Grand 8 Holiday Championship game. Coming out of that Grand 8 Holiday Tournament, they would win 4 more in a row. 68-51 at home against Detroit Lakes, 64-29 at home against Pelican Rapids, 64-55 at home against Esco, and then 74-51 at Barnesville against Barnesville at home that we mentioned just a little bit ago. So their first 3 games, about 80 points a game. The next 3 games, about 70 points a game. The next 3 games, about 65 points a game. So their points per game is dropping as they get deeper and deeper into the season. They would go to DGF and have less than 60 as they would fall in overtime in a defensive battle with the DGF Rebels. 57-56 as the Rebels would hand the Perham Yellow Jackets, what is, as of today, their only loss of the season so far. But after that overtime win, they would knock off 3 in a row. 63-59 over Fergus Falls, 74-39 over Breckenridge, and 61-51 on the road in Hawley. And that Breckenridge game was down in Breckenridge as well. So it's worth noting that as the season has gone along, the Perham Yellow Jackets start to score a little bit less, and a little bit less amount of points. And that brings us to our Goose Group and Four Hills Farms keys to the game. And let's go over those keys to the game right now. For the Perham Yellow Jackets, they're going to want to push the tempo in this one. If they can get Barnesville into a track meet, it's going to be an easy night for the Perham Yellow Jackets. Make that extra pass. Perham is an excellent three-point shooting team, but you want to get a good look at the basket because Barnesville's good at defending that three-point shot as well. So don't be afraid to make that extra pass into the corner or to the top of the key and get a nice look at that three, which you're really good at making. And then the zone defense, force that outside shooting. Usually it's the zone defense that you got to turn to force your opponent to shoot from the outside. And Barnesville, they're going to hit a whole bunch of threes if you give them opportunities, but it's better than having them hit a whole bunch of twos on the inside in the paint. And I think if Barnesville can get into the paint, that's going to be key to a Barnesville victory. And as I mentioned, don't get into a track meet. That's going to go in Perham's favor. Pace the play. It kind of plays off key number one for the Barnesville Trojans. Slow this one up. As we said, Perham started the season scoring right around 80 points a game. Then about the next 3-4 games, it was right around 70. Right now, The magic number is about 65. If Barnesville can hold Perham to 65 or fewer points, there's a good chance that Barnesville might be able to pick up a victory tonight. And that, your friends, is your Goose Group and Four Hill Farms keys to the game. We're going to take another timeout. We'll come back with more of your Barnesville Senex Jeans Sports Shop pregame show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Located in Lakes Country of Minnesota, you can find 7 unique Find Your Goose destinations to enjoy. It's about recognizing the moments of happiness on your journey of life. The places you go and the people you meet become your community. Here at Find Your Goose, community is our priority. Find Your Goose businesses are guaranteed to have a friendly staff, high-quality products, and a commitment to giving back to the community. 7 unique locations. A million reasons to visit. Come find your goose. There's something for everyone.
All right, welcome back as we get ready for this contest here between the 8-4 Barnesville Trojans under the guidance of head coach Matt Askegard and the 13-1 Perham Yellow Jackets under head coach Dave Cressa. Should be a fun matchup. Like I said, last 2 times these 2 teams played in Barnesville, it went to Barnesville. Last year, it went into overtime, and Barnesville won it. And then the last 2 times these teams played in Perham, it was the Yellow Jackets picking up the win. So will it be the home team again, or will it break? We want to thank our friends watching from the Cactus in Perham cheering on the Yellow Jackets, and from Ratzo's Pool Hall in Barnesville cheering on the Barnesville Trojans. Ratzo's Pool Hall, you can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzo's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzo's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzo's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzo's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue, 43521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena here. We got the Barnesville Trojans and the Perham Yellow Jackets on deck for you here. Don't forget to follow us on our big social media for YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. You can look to our website, too, at Magnitude SN. Plus, all the links to our social media accounts can be found at Magnitude SN as well. If you click on the schedule button, you can see what's coming up here, get a glimpse of what's ahead on Magnitude Sports for our upcoming broadcasts. The DGF Rebels and the Kindred Vikings on Saturday, but before that, Perham, your wrestling team, will hit the mat with the Frazee Hornets, and then tomorrow night we're back here at the Barnesville Sports Arena as well for girls basketball between the Trojans and the Breckenridge Cowgirls. You can dig deeper into that schedule by going to our website at magnitudesn.com. You can also follow us on Twitter, Facebook, and Instagram, and give us a subscribe or even join to support the channel here at Magnitude SN on YouTube. Your starting lineups brought to you by J&L Nutrition, the Backyard in Perham, and Willow Creek Insurance are coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Media Network.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, Somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. All right, welcome back. Time now for your starting lineups here on Red Out Night. Both the Barnesville Trojans and the Perham Yellow Jackets wearing red Giving Hearts Day t-shirts here on Red Out Night as they are raising money here in Barnesville for the American Legion. They're looking to transform that into a community center. And Giving Hearts Day between now and November 9th, our wonderful Barnesville community sponsors are going to match dollar for dollar up to $33,000. Every donation that you are able to give, whether it's online at the Giving Hearts website and search for the Barnesville Area Community Fund, or if you're here at the school tonight, they got some donation buckets outside and some silent auction items as well. It's time now for your starting lineups, brought to you by J&L Nutrition, the Backyard in Perham, and Willow Creek Insurance. We'll start with the 13-1 Perham Yellow Jackets, coached by head coach Dave Cressup. Try and say that 3 times fast. They're going to go right down the top of the roster here. The 5'9" senior guard number 0, Alex Ohm, former Breckenridge Cowboy. 6'5" senior guard number 1, Micah Thompson. A 6'4" senior forward, number 2, Evan Kovash. A 6'4" senior guard number 3, Soren Anderson. And then a 6'2" senior forward, normally wears number 4, but tonight he's wearing number 22, and that's Jacob Daniels. So Jacob Daniels once again wearing number 22 tonight instead of number 4. That's the only change in the Perham roster. And I want to thank Perham's assistant coach, Brian Schwantz. I believe it was Brian. It was either Brian or Brent. I always get the 2 B's mixed up when I speak to them. But it was one of those 2 who informed me of that jersey number change. And for the Barnesville Trojans, who have now found their way back into the locker room, Zach Bredman, a 5'11" junior guard by Zach Bredman wearing number 1, a 6-foot sophomore guard number 2, Gannon Ballgreen, a 6'4" senior forward number 10, Owen Riddle, a 6'3" senior forward number 15, Tate Iniger, and a 6'3" senior forward number 40, Wyatt Suter. And that is your Yellow Jacket and Trojan starting lineups, brought to you by our friends at J&L Nutrition, the Backyard in Perham, and Willow Creek Insurance. We'll take another timeout. We'll come back. We're about 5 minutes away from the opening announcements of this one here. We'll be back in a moment on the Magnitude Sports Network. Help transform the Legion on Giving Hearts Day on February 9th. The Barnesville Area Community Fund, along with the City of Barnesville, are raising funds to remodel the American Legion building into a community space in 2023. It'll be available for family events, meetings, birthday parties, wedding receptions, and much more. You can help. Make a financial gift between now and February 9th, and it'll be matched dollar for dollar up to $33,000 thanks to many of our wonderful Barnesville community sponsors. Giving Hearts Day on February 9th. Help transform the Legion. For more information or questions about Giving Hearts Day, contact the Barnesville Area Community Fund at 218-354-2154.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
The Trojan Takedown Club. It supports Barnesville wrestling on all levels, and it meets on the second Wednesday of each month at Ratzo's Pool Hall in Barnesville. You can support the Barnesville wrestling program by contacting anyone at the Trojan Takedown Club. Choose a bronze or a silver or even a gold sponsorship. If interested in the sponsorship, email trojantakedownclub@gmail.com. Do it today. welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit niasfamilysales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes area automotive leader since 1999.
Say hello to Taylor.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit permrealestate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home or call 218-346-7767 today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hanson, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hanson's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena. I want to say hi to Eileen, watching from Crystal, Minnesota this evening. Thank you so much for watching, Eileen. I appreciate that. And for everybody else tuning in, whether you're tuning in from somewhere in your home and business in Perham or your home and business in Barnesville, or maybe you're watching at Ratzel's Pool Hall in Barnesville or the Cactus in Perham, wherever you're watching from, thanks for tuning in tonight. Don't forget to follow us on our social media Big Four, YouTube, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and our website at magnitudesn.com. And to take a quick peek at what's coming up here, Perham and Frazee tomorrow, Barnesville, Breckenridge tomorrow, and then on Saturday to wrap up the week, DGF versus Kindred, and then a triple header for you to wrap up the first month of 2023. Your national anthem is coming up next. We'll take another timeout. We're back in a couple minutes here on Magnitude Sports.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Why would you wander around a warehouse store looking for paint when you could just swing by your neighborhood Ace? In addition to Ace's award-winning service, we have top-rated paint brands. Plus, our color matching technology allows us to match any color. So stop wandering and start painting. Head to your neighborhood Ace today.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Reuter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive, and she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in sodalakesproperties.com.
The Purple Goose Eatery and Drinkery, located at 310 Front Street South in Barnesville, open every day from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m., 7 days a week. Burgers, salad, pizzas, sandwiches, they got you covered. Daily specials on all food and beverage items on the menu as well. They're located, once again, 310 South Front Street, Barnesville, 2 blocks from Barnesville Senior High School. Order online, purplegoose2go.com, or text your order to 218-321-1963. Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you.
Auto Owners protects your home. Because, well, somebody should. That's simple human sense.
Call, text, email Jack, Rhonda, or Terry with questions and get a quote today. Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your local Health Mart pharmacy and hardware Hank store in Barnesville. Open weekdays 8:30 to 6 p.m. and Saturdays until noon. Stop in at 117 Front Street and get your family prepared for winter. All the essentials: shovels, sleds for the kids, furnace filters, boots, gloves, ice melt, and get free delivery when you purchase 10 or more bags. Don't forget, Barnesville Drug and Hardware is your Valspur Paint headquarters. Barnesville Drug and Hardware. Give them a like and follow on Facebook. Barnesville Drug and Hardware wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Newell will set it up near side. Lexi Ballgreen kick, and it's a kill for Ballgreen. That pulls the Barnesville Trojans within a point, and they get the serve back. Inquest works out of the shotgun again. He's looking deep, and he's got a man with a little bit of room. It bounces off the back of the neck of a Barnesville Trojan, and it's intercepted. Gannon Ballgreen will get the deflected pass.
Intercepted on the deflection by number 6, Gannon Ballgreen.
All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena. Starting lineups are done, and we are seconds away from the opening tip-off here between the 13-1 Perham Yellow Jackets under head coach Dave Cressip and the 8-4 Barnesville Trojans under head coach Matt Askegard. The JV game, it went to overtime, and the Perham Yellow Jackets won it by a score of 53-52, and we'll see if this game brings us any overtime or not. It should be a fun one. It went in favor of Perham last time these two teams met, and we have an immediate technical foul on Barnesville. So it's a 2-0 start, and Perham gets the ball. Thanks to the technical foul from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. Here's Micah Thompson on the baseline, and he will go up to the hoop and score. Micah Thompson scores. Alex Ohm was the one to take the 2 free throws as the technical foul was called on Barnesville. for, I believe, an incorrect starting lineup. Here's Wyatt Suter. Up top now, that's Zach Bredman. Now Riddle will get it off his foot, and Barnesville will maintain possession. That is going to be a no-go on that shot. Stops the clock with 17:12 to go. And now a trip to the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line here for Tate Iniger. A 6'3" senior forward will step up to the free throw line to try and get Barnesville on the board here. And it will dribble in, and it's 4-1 in favor of the Yellow Jackets here on the Ratsos Pool Hall scoreboard. Yellow Jackets, if you're just tuning in, got a technical foul, made 2 free throws, and got the ball to open up the game. So they had a 2-0 lead before the clock even started. He'll miss the second free throw, and now back the other way comes Micah Thompson and the Jackets. Thompson gets into the hands there of Kovash, and that one's taken away. First turnover of the game, charged to the Yellow Jackets. Bredman drives to the hoop, and he lays it in. Zach Bredman, the 5'11" junior guard, somehow gets a layup over defenders that stand about 6.5 feet in the air. There's Micah Thompson. 2 quick passes. Daniels into Soren Anderson's hand. Now back over to Alex Ohm. Ohm up top. That is Kovash. Now Daniels. Daniels back to Kovash. Now back over to Ohm. Ohm feeds it to Micah Thompson. Thompson tries to back up his defender. Now Daniels has it. Right-handed dribble as he hands it back off to Thompson. Thompson into the paint, and he scores. No, he does not. It is a travel. It is a travel and a turnover, and Barnesville will get the ball, trailing 4-3 here on the Ratsos Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. With the ball now is Ballgreen. He'll cross-court it there over to Suter. Suter up top. Iniger looked like he wanted to take that 3. Instead, he'll hand it off for Zach Bredman. Bredman will start the offense to the right. Ballgreen inside for Iniger, and Iniger just a little bit too strong. He missed that one, and the rebound comes down to the Yellow Jackets. Quickly, that's Soren Anderson with it now. Got the pass from Ohm. Anderson lost it back over to Kovash. Kovash now in a little bit of trouble, needs some help. Jacob Daniels wearing 22 instead of number 4 tonight. Just a mental note in case you weren't aware of that. And there's a nice move by Soren Anderson to get one off the glass. And it's now a 6-3 lead as the Yellow Jackets double up here on the Trojans. 15:28 and counting to go here in the first half. Bredman into the corner. Owen Riddle, 4-3, a little too strong. That's the first missed three-pointer of the night. Back the other way, Micah Thompson has it for the Yellow Jackets. He'll bump it out to Daniels. Daniels with the right-handed dribble, spins at the mid-post, back out to Alex Ohm. Ohm, one bounce pass to Micah Thompson, looking inside, cannot find anybody. Micah Thompson will take it to the high post, pump it out to Kovash there. Kovash will loft it in for Soren Anderson, up against a triple team, finds Micah Thompson, and that is an easy 2 points and an assist for Soren Anderson. And Micah Thompson, now your leading scorer with 4 of Perham's 8. That shot is in and out and it will not go, but the follow-up is good. Owen Riddle gets into the scorebook, and it's 8-5 now. Back the other way, that is Kovash at the basket. So now 4 of the 5 starters for Perham are in the scorebook. Still waiting for Jacob Daniels to get a bucket. Ballgreen into the corner for Riddle. Riddle will tee it up for a 3. Swish, he got it. Owen Riddle with a triple from the corner. Riddle with 5 points. Back the other way now, it's a 2-point game. 10-8 Yellow Jackets. Ohm up top, Daniels fires it over. Anderson catch and shoot. Little strong on that one, it will not come. Suter will chase down the rebound. And it's been a fast-paced action game so far today. Normally that would favor the Yellow Jackets, but right now it's only a 1-possession lead, and now he traveled. That's the second time the Yellow Jackets have traveled on what would have been an easy basket. And they have turned the ball over 3 times now, with 2 of them being travels that have eliminated 4 points from the scoreboard here for the Yellow Jackets. Mike Mason with you here doing the play-by-play color and analyzation all at once. Here's Ballgreen. And now it is Bredman. Fires it over. Riddle will try for another three. It pops off the front of the rim. Rebound snagged there by Kovash. He'll hand it off to Thompson, who brings it over the timeline. 13:20 and counting to go here. Thompson still with the ball. Thompson out, back to Thompson. Thompson looks at Anderson. Now he tosses it to Anderson. Anderson will ask for a screen as he dishes it back off to Micah Thompson. 2 quick passes. Micah Thompson maybe came close to a travel there, but a nice job. Ohm will try for a three. Nope, that's too strong. Offensive board and another offensive possession here for the Yellow Jackets. Thompson with 2 substitutions pending for Barnesville at the next whistle. They work it around, looking for that extra pass that we talked about in the keys of the game. Now they'll get that pass back over to Alex Ohm. Ohm, Thompson up top, over to Anderson. Anderson getting around Tate Iniger. He makes a move to the basket. It rolls around in and out, and it will not go.
Checking in for the Trojans, number 4, Craig Bredman, and number 11, Carson Hayden.
Inbounds pass will come to Ballgreen. He'll slow it down. 12:33 and counting to go now. Iniger has it on the far side, up high. Iniger tries to drive in, dishes off for Ballgreen. Ballgreen trying to get around Daniels, sneaks it into the paint, gets a pass off to Owen Riddle, and Thompson grabs the rebound. Thompson will bring it up court. He had his eyes down court looking for a pass, but decided to play it safe. Thompson gets it back, quickly over to Owen, back to Thompson. And that's some very quick passing there by the Yellow Jackets. Nice job by the Barnesville defense to stay with it. Here's Anderson, pops it out for Ohm. Ohm lofts a pass to Micah Thompson. Back over to Ohm. Ohm over to Anderson. Anderson nearly poked away by Riddle. Back to Ohm. Back to Anderson. Riddle's back on him. Anderson cut down to the baseline, was cut off. Back to Ohm, now back over to Thompson. Thompson looking inside for Daniels. He wasn't available. Ohm with a 22-footer is in and out. That will not go. Offensive rebound gets tangled up, and they're going to call a jump ball, and the possession will favor the Barnesville Trojans. 10-8. It's been that way for a couple of minutes now. Barnesville's not had the lead in this game, at least not yet. We have not had a lead change or a tie outside of 0-0, which doesn't count in the stat book as an official tie. Here's Ballgreen. Gets a screen from Iniger. Not much coming from that screen. He'll stop at the high post. Pop it out there for Carson Hagan. And now into the corner, Riddle has it. Riddle looking inside. He'll lock the pass. It got tipped. It got tipped by Soren Anderson, and now Soren Anderson will get the ball back. It's the first turnover of the game for the Barnesville Trojans. Anderson all alone. He'll just tee it up. You don't want to do that, but luckily for the Barnesville Trojans, it rims around and out. Another missed three for the Yellow Jackets. Riddle with the rebound. Now Ballgreen will have it. Ballgreen puts the ball on the floor. Right-handed dribble out on the corner for Riddle. Riddle drives the baseline to the hoop and scores. 7 points for Owen Riddle now here early in this contest, and we are tied at 10-10. First tie of the game. No lead changes yet. We'll see if Perham can change that here on this possession. High post jumper from Kovash is a little bit off the mark, and Ballgreen gets the rebound. Ballgreen brings it all the way back, kicks it out. And that is Braden Bredman. Up top now for Ballgreen. Long three. It's in! Holy smokes! Gannon Ballgreen buries it from way downtown.
Fouls on Perham, number 0, Alex Ohm. His first, team second.
So Barnesville takes the 13-10 lead on one of the deepest threes by Gannon Ballgreen. 10:15 to go here on the Ratsos Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. It's the Trojans 13 and the Yellow Jackets 10. Into the corner, Bredman for three. He got it! Braden Bredman gets into the scorebook with a triple off the bench. And it's a 6-point advantage for the Trojans here on the Ratsos Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. They'll work it over to Alex Ohm. Ohm down to Daniels. Daniels back to Ohm. Nice defensive pressure there by the Yellow Jackets, or by the Trojans, excuse me. Here's Soren Anderson. Back over to Ohm. Ohm thought about it, but a nice defensive step up there by Carson Hagen. Back over to Ohm. Now he has an open look, and he buries it. Alex Ohm with his first point since those 2 technical foul free throws at the start of the game. Back the other way. That one just rimmed in and out. A little more arc, and that may have gone in. Rebound comes down to the Yellow Jackets. Alex Ohm has it again. He'll get it to Micah Thompson. Quickly over to Anderson. Anderson looking inside for Daniels. He'll get it down to in the corner. Back to Anderson now. And now they'll fire it to Thompson over to Ohm. Ohm thought about it. 2 Barnesville Trojans stepped up on him. Inside, Daniels at the high post, out of the corner. Anderson will try for a 3. Yes, he will get it! Soren Anderson with a triple, and now it's knotted up at 16, and the Yellow Jackets are on a 6-0 run here, as we now have a tie ball game at 16 all. Suter gets it to Bredman. That's Zach Bredman. He spins and nearly lost the ball. They get it back out to Carson Hagen. And now a long 3 from Ballgreen, in and out, will not go. He's like, hey, I hit one from the top of the key. Let's try the same distance from the other side. And now they'll respond back on the other end. Alex Ohm with his second 3 of the night, and we have a timeout. A timeout taken by the Barnesville Trojans as Alex Ohm has given the Yellow Jackets a 19-16 lead. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in just a moment here on Magnitude Sports.
Do something with your hair?
Welcome to the Cactus. The Cactus was built from a passion to gather, to celebrate, and to experience sophisticated fun. Gather your group, rival friends in a game of golf, or lace up the bowling shoes in a grand rendition of the classic American pastime while you enjoy our classic American cuisine served from our scratch kitchen. Don't forget, the Cactus is your go-to watch party destination for all Perham Yellow Jacket broadcasts. The Cactus, a unique dining and entertainment venue. 43-521 Fort Thunder Road in Perham. All right, Ballgreen has the ball as we come out of the timeout. You haven't missed anything. They just crossed the timeline. Into the corner, Suter for a 3. That rolls off the rim. And the rebound comes to the Jackets, and he nearly traveled. Into the ball game is Blaze Schmidt, a 5'11 junior. Alex Ohm has it now. Schmidt wearing number 10. Thompson with it, gets the screen from Daniels. He'll pop off that, top of the key, back up in between the circles. 19-16, inside 8 minutes to go here on the Kalen Family Brands Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. And Tate Iniger with a block shot. Alex Ohm will get the ball back. Now up top, Blaze Schmidt. Schmidt to Daniels. Daniels now to have Soren Anderson. Fakes left, goes right, and he draws the foul. Second foul of the game here for the Barnesville Trojans. The first one was on Tate Iniger, and this one is on Wyatt Suter. So both teams have 2 fouls now. Alex Ohm and Soren Anderson, the 2 guilty parties on the Perham side. He'll come into Daniels. Daniels being guarded there by Iniger, and Daniels will go up and get it in off the glass. Nicely done there by Jacob Daniels. And now all 5 starters for the Yellow Jackets have points on the board. That shot a little bit strong. And it's out of bounds, and now it's going to be a turnover on the Yellow Jackets. He tried to grab the rebound, lost the rebound off his hands. And the Trojans will get the ball back. 21-16 here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall Kalen Family Brand scoreboard. And that one nearly taken away, but Ethan Larson able to win the battle, and now we have another foul.
Foul number 10, Blaze Schmidt, his first.
Blaze Schmidt, his first, team's third. Zach Bredman will inbound it from the baseline. Looking. Has to fire it quickly into the corner. Wyatt Suter up to Hagen. Over to Larson. Back over to Bredman. He'll tee it up for a 3. A little too much on that one. He missed it all. Back the other way now come the Yellow Jackets, leading by 5. Alex Ohm. Schmidt over to Anderson, now inside to Micah Thompson. Some nice passing, and that's an easy 2 points there for Micah Thompson, who has 6 on the night now, and it's 23-16. As we approach 6.5 to go here on the KLN Family Brands Ratzel Pool Hall scoreboard. That ball tipped and turned over, and the Yellow Jackets get it back. Blaze Schmidt will bring it up court, hand it off to Soren Anderson. Substitutions for the Trojans at the next whistle. Now Jacob Daniels has it. He'll hand it off there for Alex Ohm. Ohm charges, corner, Anderson. Stepped up on by Suter. He'll get a screen from Schmidt. He pops it back out to Daniels. And now driving to the hoop into the baseline, and now kicking it out the corner was Thompson for Ohm, who tried to loft it back in for Soren Anderson, and that one's a little bit too much. Another turnover for the Yellow Jackets. 5-3 as you see them pop up on your screen now. 6:14 to go here in the first half. It's been a quick flowing first half here. Gannon Ballgreen. And now Tate Iniger on the assist from Ballgreen. Tate Iniger with 3 points on the evening now. 23-18, and the Trojans are within 5 with 5:55 to go. They'll lob it inside there. Micah Thompson strong to the hoop. Anderson on the rebound. Soren Anderson with 7 points now. It's bringing it back is Bredman. Bredman will set the offense up, get it up to Iniger. Iniger will hand it off to Ballgreen, back over to Suter. Suter now near side here for Riddle. Iniger, long 3, nope, too strong. Rebound comes into the hands of Micah Thompson. He gives it up to Alex Ohm in the backcourt. Ohm quickly up the court now here to Soren Anderson. Anderson will get a screen and go the opposite direction of that screen, and he'll fight his way to the hoop, and he will not quite get it to drop. Barnesville with the rebound, quickly back the other way. That pass was tipped by Alex Ohm as Gannon Ballgreen tried to feed Owen Riddle, who was standing down by the baseline. Inside for Owen Riddle. And that came off the foot of Bredman, picked up by Suter. Suter will hand it off for Ballgreen. Ballgreen back to Suter. Suter being guarded by Anderson, now Bredman. 2 passes later, it's Ballgreen. Ballgreen into the corner for Riddle. Riddle cross court over to Bredman. 4-3, looks good, no it's not. Off the front of the rim, quickly back the other way. And that one's thrown up into the air, and Coach Cressup is saying, hey, slow it down a little bit, settle down. Waving his hands in an up and down motion. It's like, control it. As that goes into the books as, I believe, the 6th or 7th turnover here for Perham now. 4.5 to go on the Ratzel's Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Ballgreen backs up as the Perham fans chant defense, defense. And now Riddle, high post out for Iniger. Iniger dribbles it back up top, hands it off for Ballgreen. Quick pass to Riddle. And now quickly to Ballgreen. Ballgreen will drive the baseline, get cut off, and now he'll go back in and score. He just needed a little bit more room. He kind of fooled the Perham defenders there in order to get that open look off the glass, and he got the points up and in. Nice job there by Gannon Ballgreen. They'll feed it in for Micah Thompson on the pass from Anderson. Micah Thompson gets it to Blaze Schmidt, outside of the corner, 3 on the way. Alex Ohm off the front of the rim, will not go. Iniger with the rebound, quickly up the court, through the hands of Owen Riddle, and out of bounds and back to the Yellow Jackets. 25-20 with 3 and change to go. And we have a timeout from Perham. We'll take one with them. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Budget Blinds, based in Detroit Lakes, serving Perham, Fergus Falls, and Park Rapids, is celebrating its 30th anniversary. Whether you need blinds, shades, shutters, drapes, check out the entire inventory online, budgetblinds.com. Also, schedule a consultation on the website. Have more questions? Give them a call, 218-206-9599. Budget Blinds is backed by the #1 provider for custom window coverings in North America and is your local window coverings expert. Visit online, budgetblinds.com. All right, welcome back. 3:45 to go as the inbounds pass will come to Micah Thompson, and the Yellow Jackets will take care of business here out of the timeout. Pretty sure Dave Cressup in that timeout said slow it down a little bit. And not necessarily from a speed perspective, but from a control perspective, they need to slow it down. And he travels. That's the 4th travel, I believe, by the Yellow Jackets today. The first of those 4 travels that did not result in points that likely would have been scored otherwise. Kovash checks back in, and that will give Blaze Schmidt a breather on the sideline. 3:23 to go here in the set first half. Ball Green will bring it over the timeline. They'll set up the offense for Hagen. Now Riddle. Riddle looking around. Back over to Iniger. Iniger will spin on Daniels down to the baseline. He stepped out of bounds. It'll be Perham basketball. Ohm over the timeline for Thompson. Back to Ohm. Thompson again. Back to Ohm. And he'll tee it up for a 3. And no, Ball Green will sky up for the rebound. 25-20 here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard, and a charge on Tate Iniger. Tate Iniger's second, team's third. Oh, I had him down for 2. I guess Iniger only has 1. So we'll find my error there and correct it. They'll work it over to Anderson. Anderson lost the pass over to Ohm, back up quickly to Thompson. Thompson looking inside, back over to Ohm. Feeds it down for Kovash, and that pass tipped away. Loose ball picked up there by Ohm. Ohm being harassed there by Ball Green and nearly stolen away there by Carson Hagen, but a nice job by Soren Anderson to collect that ball back over the timeline and maintain possession for the Yellow Jackets. Here's Daniels. He'll start from the free throw line, kick it out for Ohm. Ohm dribbles back into the paint, and he wrestles his way and muscles his way. He was looking for a foul from the referee. He's not going to get one. Barnesville comes back the other way. Here's Iniger with it. He'll dribble into the paint, and there's a foul on Perham.
Fouls on Perham, number 22, Jacob Daniels. His first, team's 4th.
All four team fouls, resulting in 1 foul for the guilty parties and there's another foul. Team foul number 5. I didn't even get to finish my sentence there on.
Fouls on Perham, 0, Alex Ohm, his second.
So Alex Ohm is the first Yellow Jacket to pick up multiple fouls in this game. All the other ones with fouls only have 1 apiece. Thank you, for lack of better wording, Alex Ohm, for allowing me to recover from my previous attempted statement about fouls. Alex Ohm will come out, and coming in is Gage Onison, a 5'10 junior guard for the Yellow Jackets. Inside for Riddle. Riddle hands it off for Ball Green. He feeds it in for Iniger. Iniger fighting and fighting and fighting, and he'll earn himself a trip to the Barnesville Senex free throw line. Barnesville Booster Club free throw line, excuse me. As it's team foul number 6 now. As Jacob Daniels picks up his second. So Iniger, who's 1 of 2 from the line tonight, he has 3 points so far in the contest. Will connect on that one.
Checking into the game for Barnesville, number 1, Zachary Redmond, and number 2 for Perham, Evan Kovac.
Zach Bredman in. That gives Isaac Manaville a breather on the bench, and I didn't even see Manaville come into the lineup. Evan Kovac also checks in for the Yellow Jackets. They'll give Daniels a rest on the sideline. And to make it a one-possession game, and he does. Tate Iniger connects on both. It's 25-22 in favor of the Yellow Jackets here on the KLN Family Brands Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. Kovac to Anderson. Anderson looking. Floats one to Schmidt. Schmidt now here to Onneson. Thompson back over to Kovac into the corner for Anderson, and he feeds Kovac going in, and there's going to be a foul on Barnesville. That's team foul number 4, and who's it going to be charged to? It's going to be charged to Gannon Ballgreen, his first. So 1 for Wyatt Suter, 1 for Iniger, 1 for Ballgreen. And I'm not sure who has the 4th foul for Barnesville. I had Iniger down with 2, but apparently it was charged to somebody else. A chance for Barnesville to pull within 1 or potentially tie. Last time this game was tied, it was 16-16, and the Yellow Jackets took the lead on a three-pointer by Alex Ohm. There's a 3 for the tie. Nope, that's off the mark. Hagen will miss. Rebound comes. Oh, and it's ripped away by Owen Riddle. Up court, loose ball, out of bounds. Who's it going to go to? Back to Yellow Jackets. Turnovers on both sides there, and the Yellow Jackets come away with a lucky break there for lack of better wording. As Barnesville nearly had a breakaway there, and Iniger could have had an easy 2 points. Nice harassment there from the purple defense. Schmidt gets it to Kovac. Kovac being harassed there by Hagen, and now Thompson will take over. 30 seconds to go here in the first half. Here's Schmidt. Anderson being guarded closely by Riddle. Anderson will back up, hand it off to Thompson. 14 seconds to go. Thompson still with the ball. Outside Anderson. 7 seconds to go. Anderson dribbles in, puts up a shot. It's in. Soren Anderson, and they will not get it off. That shot will be a little bit short, and we come to halftime. The Perham Yellow Jackets on a shot by Soren Anderson with a couple seconds to go now lead the Barnesville Trojans by the score of 27-22 at the end of the first half. It's been a fun one so far. We'll come back with your halftime numbers here in just a couple of moments on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be right back.
Hi, I'm Jen Hendrickson, mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Whether you're buying, building, or refinancing, we are here to help you through the process and answer all of your questions. Mortgage rates are great right now. You can check out our website at ucbankmn.com to get pre-approved, sign up for Rate Watch, and check out our mortgage rate calculators. United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
What sets the world's leading hospitals apart from the rest? It's their continued ability to deliver the highest quality patient care. Perham Health is honored to be a top 10 Minnesota hospital. Patients experience it, and Newsweek has recognized it. Even during the unpredictability of the pandemic, the nurses, doctors, and many others at Perham Health put their best foot forward. Thank you to everyone at Perham Health for continuing to provide the best patient care.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook, give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town.
Your family, your friends, our community. At Midwest Bank of Barnesville, these cornerstones of family, friends, and community is the very heart of Midwest Bank. Whether it's help in expanding the family farm, building, remodeling, or purchasing your new home, or supporting our local schools, Midwest Bank is here because you are our family, you are our friends, and this is our community. Midwest Bank, banking your way on South Front Street, Barnesville. Member FDIC and equal housing lender.
Help transform the Legion on Giving Hearts Day on February 9th. The Barnesville Area Community Fund, along with the City of Barnesville, are raising funds to remodel the American Legion building into a community space in 2023. It'll be available for family events, meetings, birthday parties, wedding receptions, and much more. You can help. Make a financial gift between now and February 9th, and it'll be matched dollar for dollar up to $33,000 thanks to many of our wonderful Barnesville community sponsors. Giving Hearts Day on February 9th. Help transform the Legion. For more information or questions about Giving Hearts Day, contact the Barnesville Area Community Fund at 218-354-2154.
Established in 1989, the charitable mission of the Barnesville Booster Club is to support local charities and organizations, especially those involving kids and youth. Learn more about the Barnesville Booster Club by following the Barnesville Booster Club Facebook page, where you can get more information on member drives, upcoming events, and more. You can also learn more by contacting the Barnesville High School office, and the Barnesville Booster Club can also be followed on Twitter. The Barnesville Booster Club wishes the Trojans the best of luck this sports season. Go Trojans!
The Trojan Takedown Club. It supports Barnesville wrestling on all levels, and it meets on the second Wednesday of each month at Ratzel's Pool Hall in Barnesville. You can support the Barnesville wrestling program by contacting anyone at the Trojan Takedown Club. Choose a bronze or a silver or even a gold sponsorship. If interested in a sponsorship, email trojantakedownclub@gmail.com. Do it today. All right, welcome back to halftime here as we take a look at the Ratzel's Pool Hall Callan Family Brand scoreboard. Halftime stat numbers, and the Trojans shooting 8 of 21 with 13 of those 21 attempts coming from behind the three-point arc. They've connected on 3 of them. The 3 belonged to Gannon Ballgreen, Braden Bredman, and Owen Riddle. 11, that's not right. I think we forgot to reset a number at the start. Let's count them up here. It's going to be 3 of 4 is what that number should say. From the Barnesville Senex free throw line here on the at the halftime mark, and I'm going to get that fixed here as we go through the rest of these numbers here. Committed 4 fouls and turned the ball over 6 times, while the Yellow Jackets shooting 11 of 21, 3 of 9 from behind the arc. They are perfect 2 of 2 from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. And they have turned the ball over 9 times, and now your free throw numbers are right for the Barnesville Trojans. 3 of 4 shooting 75% from the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line. The 2 free throws for the Yellow Jackets were a result of a technical foul at the start of the game. And they were taken by Alex Solomon. He connected on both of them. Outside of that, they have not been to the free throw line in the first half. So that's a look at your team numbers here on the Ratzel's Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard here at halftime. Your individual numbers will start with the Perham Yellow Jackets. Alex Ohm with 8. Malika Thompson with 6. 2 for Evan Kovash, 2 for Jacob Daniels, and leading the way is Soren Anderson with 9. Individually for the Barnesville Trojans, 2 for Zach Bredman, 5 for Gannon Ballgreen, 3 for Braden Bredman, 5 for Tate Iniger, and leading the way right now is Owen Riddle with 7. And that's a look at your halftime numbers here for the Trojans and the Yellow Jackets. Perham Yellow Jackets up by 5 at halftime here on your Midwest Bank and EOT Insurance halftime show. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Sweet chaos.
Delightfully disruptive.
Welcome to Nias Family Sales, located just north of Highway 10 exit in Perham. Stop in today or visit NiasFamilySales.com to view the quality inventory of pre-owned cars, trucks, and SUVs. Nias Family Sales can offer financing options to fit your needs, no matter your credit history. Nias Family Sales also has an experienced and reliable parts and service department that's open extra hours to help fit your hectic schedule. Nias Family Sales, the Lakes Area automotive leader since 1999.
Welcome to Gene Sports Shop, located right on Main Street in Perham, Minnesota. We are your Lakes Area Archery headquarters. We are an authorized dealer for Matthews, Hoyt, Bowtech, Elite, Bear, and PSC bows, as well as a full line of crossbows. Our friendly, skilled bow technicians will go the extra mile with great customer service to ensure your bow and gear are ready for the woods this fall. Whatever your archery needs are, trust Gene Sports Shop this fall, located in Perham.
New Horizons Realty has a beautiful home available on Devil's Lake. No corners cut in this 5-bedroom, 5-bath, walkout-style home that includes a 3-stall garage. Host your friends to a breathtaking lake scenery from your new cedar deck patio that is only steps away from the beach. Make it your home this summer and many summers to come. Visit PermRealEstate.com for more info and photos of this magnificent lakeside home, or call 218-346-7767 today.
Say hello to Taylor Doll at the Backyard. Taylor keeps the store filled with your pet's favorite pet food, pet treats, and pet toys. Hard to find items like retractable dog leashes and pet supplements. The Backyard also carries everything you need for your livestock and poultry operations. Are you a bird watcher? The Backyard has one of the best selections of bird seed, suets, and feeders in the area. And finally, don't forget to book a spa day for your dog with one of our professional dog groomers. 218-346-7487.
Can I have a piece of that Willy Willoughby?
Wally Wibbly.
Wiley's Wallabies. Wallaby Wallies? Wilby Wababy?
It's pronounced Wiley Wallaby.
Well, it's very good.
It's called Wiley Wallaby, and it's delicious.
All right, welcome back as we get ready to hit the second half. Want to say congratulations to the DGF Rebels. They took care of business at home tonight against the Breckenridge Cowboys, winning 72-62. And in that game, Owen Riddle collected his 1,000th rebound. He is now also 23 points shy of the school record that was held by Drake Driscoll, who graduated from DGF in 2007. So 23 points away. He'll probably get that in the next game or the game after that. I would guess. If I had to take a guess, it'd be in either the next game or 2 games from now. Micah Thompson trying to battle his way, and he's going to draw a foul here on the Barnesville Trojans. Once again, your leaders for Barnesville, Owen Riddle with 7, and with 9 for Soren Anderson for Perham are your 2 leaders at the moment. And at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line is Micah Thompson, who just got his 7th point of the evening. And it's now 28-22. We had 2 ties and 2 lead changes. We were tied at 10. Barnesville took a 13-10 lead. We were tied at 16. Perham took a 19-16 lead. Perham hasn't given that lead up yet. Here comes Gannon Ballgreen down the court. We'll make a slight adjustment on our camera here as we'll get the hoop into the frame, hopefully. And now we have a foul on Perham. So quick fouls on each side here. Alex Ohm picks up his 3rd. Suter with it. And it's popped inside and turned over. And the Yellow Jackets will bring it back. It's Daniels. Once again, Daniels wearing number 22 instead of his usual number 4 this evening. Here's Micah Thompson. It rolls in. Nicely done by Micah Thompson. And now Thompson and Anderson are tied for your scoring leaders with 9 each. Ballgreen tries to fire a pass into Iniger, but it goes through the legs and it's turned over once again. And a couple of early turnovers could spell early trouble here for Barnesville. Down 27-22 at the half, and now they find themselves down 30-22, but the Yellow Jackets have only scored 3 points so far, possibly 6 if that goes in, but it does not. And with 16.5 to go, it remains a 8-point game here on the KLN Family Brands Ratzel's Pool Hall scoreboard. Here's Bredman, hands off for Riddle. Riddle now Suter. Suter swings it over to Ballgreen, back to Bredman. Zach Bredman, number 1, and if you see number 4 on the court, that's his brother Braden. Right now, Ballgreen has it. Back to Zach Bredman. He'll spin. Free throw line jumper up and in. Nicely done by Zach Bredman. He had a bucket in the first half. Now he adds to that. He has 4 on the evening, and it's a 31-24 lead for the Yellow Jackets. Not sure how that scoreboard got off, but now it's correct. And a jump ball. Possession arrow goes to Barnesville. Zach Bredman will bring it up here. .15:40 and counting. Bredman has it again. Into the corner, Riddle. Back to Bredman. Bredman finds Ballgreen. Ballgreen quickly over to Suter. Suter now up top. Iniger over to Bredman. Into the corner for Ballgreen. Ballgreen up top, Suter. Suter fakes left, drives into the paint, to the hoop. Left it short, drew the foul.
Perham foul, number 2, Evan Kovash, his first.
Evan Kovash picks up his first. It's the second team foul. That next DGF game, I believe, is the one against Kindred. So if you want to see somebody catch the school record live on Magnitude Sports, tune in Saturday sometime after 3 p.m. The girls' game comes first at 1:30. I don't think the boys have another game before Saturday. I'll have to double check here. 31-25 now. As Suter puts in the free throw. Thompson to Ohm. Now to the corner for Schmidt. Schmidt back to Ohm. Ohm to Thompson up top. Over to Anderson. Anderson looking at Daniels, didn't feed it to him. Now he dribbles towards the corner and comes back out. Floats one over to Ohm. Ohm up top for Thompson. Thompson back over to Ohm. He has a nice look. He tees it off and he scores. Alex Ohm into double digits with 11 now. He's the first player from either team to reach double digits tonight. Next closest will have 9. Here's Riddle up top. Riddle drives in, and it is a charging foul on Owen Riddle. His second, team second. Should be team second. I think the PA announcer wasn't paying attention to someone's scorebook, but it's the second team foul. Here's Alex Ohm, and a whistle before the shot, and they're calling a defensive foul on Gannon Ballgreen. And now the student section getting a talking from the referee there as one of those students was not happy with that call. And the referee said, hey, you better watch it. It might cause your team a technical foul if you don't watch it. Alex Ohm with it. Feeds it down to the little post. I think that's Thompson, and it is. And he scores. Micah Thompson. And I just got confirmation. Owen Riddle on Saturday on Magnitude Sports could hit the school record. He just needs 23. I just got confirmation that the next game that Owen plays in will be on Magnitude Sports. So once again, tune in Saturday. The game's scheduled for 3:30, but I say tune in around 3. Here's Ballgreen with a wide open 3, and he missed it. Yellow Jackets will call time, 36-25. It's an 11-point lead for the Yellow Jackets. We'll take a timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on Magnitude Sports. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating provides the highest quality products and services to ensure the comfort and safety of all their customers. It's what they do. Henry Hansen, later known as Hardware Hank, first opened the family hardware store in the early 1930s in Burgess, Minnesota. Today, they are proud to carry on his legacy of hard work and honesty through teamwork, fellowship, cutting-edge technology, and forward thinking. 218-346-2422 or make a visit in Perham, Burgess, or Detroit Lakes today. Hansen's Plumbing and Heating, proudly serving Minnesota families for over 80 years. Welcome back. 13:35 to go here in the second. An 11-point lead for the Yellow Jackets here on the Ratzo's Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. And for those watching from the Cactus in Perham cheering on the Yellow Jackets, thank you for tuning in. And for those cheering on the Trojans from Ratzo's Pool Hall in Barnesville, thank you for tuning in and having the game at your respective businesses. Daniels trying for a 3 off to the left side. Offensive rebound. Anderson fights. He draws the foul, does not get the basket. But Anderson will make a trip to the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. That should be the third.
Fouls on the Trojans, number 2, Gannon Ballgreen, his third, team's fourth.
Yep, third on Ballgreen. Team's fourth. Stop our clock here, and Anderson connects. As I look back, the Yellow Jackets are presently 100% from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. And no announcer's jinx there. Soren Anderson connects on both. 38-25, 13-13 and counting to go. Braden Bredman to Zach Bredman. Zach Bredman with a long 2. It won't go. And the rebound was snagged there by Carson Hagen. And there's a foul on one of the Yellow Jackets, but I couldn't quite see who. Alex Holmes just picked up his 4th. And he will come out and he'll sit on the bench, and Crescent will send in a replacement. And a quick whistle, and I didn't even catch it. There's a foul on 1-1. That is Gage Onison. Oh, wait, no, it's on number 11 for Barnesville. It's Carson Hagen. So foul on Barnesville with 13 minutes to go. 5-3, 5-3. That's right. Onison has it. Onison to Daniels from 11 to 22. Inside for Micah Thompson. Back out to Anderson. He tees it up for 3, and he just cannot connect. Quickly back the other way. Zach Bredman will bring it up the court. Bredman drives into the paint. Weaves his way through defenders. Off the rim, and he draws a foul. And Zach Bredman will go to the line to shoot 2 from the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line.
Fouls on the Yellow Jackets, 11, Gage Anderson, his first.
Gage Onison, I believe is what it is, actually. I could be wrong, but I don't think I am. Oh, yeah, I need to apologize. I think I said Owen Riddle a few times in my little congratulations to Owen Leach. So my apologies. I think it's an understandable mix-up, but my apologies. Owen Leach grabbed his 1,000th rebound tonight, and now he's 23 points shy of the school record. Pulled by Jake Driscoll, who graduated in 2007 from DGF High School. The problem is I didn't write down Jake Driscoll, and I remembered that. And I did write down Owen, and I wrote down Riddle. and I should have wrote down Leach. And if I would not have written down, I probably would have got it right to start with. So I want to say thanks to the viewer who brought that to my attention. And my apologies to the Leach family if they're watching. Here's Anderson with a 3. That one rattles off, and it will not go. 11:58 to go. We'll stop our clock for a couple seconds. Here's Braden Bredman. 11:50 and counting. Braden Bredman to Zach Bredman. Zach Bredman trying to get around Daniels, and Daniels will get called for a foul. As they bump, that'll be Daniels' third, team's 6th, or 5th. Team's 5th, okay. Inbounds pass to Zach Bredman, to Braden Bredman, back to Carson Hagan. And now Riddle has it. I should call Riddle Leach just to make up for it. Here's Tate Iniger and another foul. Team 6, who's it on though?
Fouls on the Yellow Jackets, number 1, Micah Thompson, his first.
Micah Thompson picks up his first of the game. And it's the 6th. So the next foul by Perham puts Barnesville in the 1-on-1 bonus. Inbounds comes to Iniger, and now back into the corner for Bredman. Now Braden Bredman over to Riddle. To Hagan, back to Zach Bredman, over to Braden Bredman. He'll catch and shoot, and he misses everything. And the few Perham student section chant air ball, and don't blame them. That's exactly what it was. So Thompson, Daniels for a 3. Nope, that's not the mark. Daniels normally hits those. Daniels has been kind of quiet tonight. He has 2 points back early in the first half, and that's it so far. Normally you can count on Daniels to score 10, 12 or more, but not tonight, at least not yet. Braden Bredman to Zach Bredman. Zach Bredman will try for a 3. That one rattles in and out. Kovash with the rebound now. Thompson brings it up court and nearly breaks the ankles there, Zach Bredman. Now it's 11 on 11. It's Onison versus Hagan. Into the corner, Kovash back to Onison. Onison now, Micah Thompson will collect it before it hits the timeline. And a timeout is called by Coach Cressup. We'll take a timeout with them. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network.
Barnesville Cenex is your one-stop shop in Barnesville for gas, snacks, beverages, and more, including fresh Sandy's Donuts each day of the week. Barnesville Cenex has the Caribou Coffee Kiosk open daily as well. Don't forget, you can pick up automobile supplies, and Barnesville Cenex is your hunting and fishing license headquarters. Barnesville Cenex. Call 218-354-2139 or stop in at 619 Front Street North in Barnesville. Barnesville Cenex wishes the Trojans the best of luck in today's game.
Ratzel's Pool Hall. You can find them at 205 Front Street in Barnesville. When you head over to Ratzel's Pool Hall, expect cold beverages, tasty and crispy pizza, as well as a friendly staff. Search for Ratzel's Pool Hall on Facebook. Give the page a like and follow so you can keep up to date with all the daily specials, new menu additions, and dates of special events such as karaoke and musical artists. Don't forget, if the Barnesville Trojans are playing, you can watch the game at Ratzel's Pool Hall. They invite you to stop by after the game. 205 Front Street in Barnesville, Ratzel's Pool Hall. Just a fun little place in a small town. All right, welcome back. Mason Happel, 5'8" junior. You'll find him out on the court wearing number 20 in white for the Yellow Jackets. Just checking in as we come out of the timeout. 10 minutes and change to go here in the second half. 38-26 is our score. So I need to give one more point to Barnesville here. Only 4 points for the Trojans here in the second half, and we're almost halfway through it. 49 seconds away from being halfway through, and they've only scored 4 points. Happel for a three-pointer. He got it. Mason Happel, the 5'8" junior, connects from the corner. And Perham with a strong start to half number 2. They're outscoring the Trojans 13-4 right now. as they have a 41-26 lead on the Ratsos Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Inside, Micah Thompson. Thompson harassed, and there's going to be a foul here on Barnesville. Likely Owen Riddle, but we'll see for sure. It's definitely on Barnesville. It is indeed on Riddle, his third, and the team's sixth. So now both teams with 6 fouls. The next team to foul will put the other team in the 1-on-1 bonus. Happel will take the inbounds pass from the baseline. He'll lob it up for Soren Anderson, and Anderson will collect it. Anderson will get a screen from Daniels, but not much coming from that, and he nearly lost the pass. They kick it back out. Can Happel do it again? Yes, he can! Or did he? There's a foul on the Yellow Jackets. I don't think that three-pointer counts. Basket is good. So there is a foul on the Yellow Jackets, and now that will march us down to the other end for free throws. And now the referee will go to explain it to the scorers table. So Happel's three-pointer is good. He has 6 points on 3 possessions. Soren Anderson picks up his second, and that is team 7th, putting the Barnesville in the 1-on-1 bonus. And it'll be Gannon Ballgreen from the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line. Ballgreen will not connect on that first one. The rebound comes down to Soren Anderson. So no harm done on that particular foul. Anderson collects in the corner, lofts it over to Happel. Once again, Happel, a 5'8" junior. Here's Micah Thompson. And I believe that foul's going on Wyatt Suter. If it is, it's his second. And now both teams are in the 1-on-1 bonus. My apologies, it's actually going on Zach Bredman, and it's Bredman's second. Wyatt Suter still with 1 foul. And now it is Micah Thompson at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. And that one rattles in and out. Quickly down to the other end. Hagan has it up top for Zach Bredman. Zach Bredman steps back. Hagan has it, gets his defender to commit to go up into the air, and he rolls it off the back of the rim. Micah Thompson gets the rebound. Up the court now here to Soren Anderson, being guarded by Ballgreen. Now Kovash. Back over to Daniels, back over to Anderson. Anderson looking for a direction to go. It floats a pass over to Thompson. Thompson cut off at the baseline, quickly over the corner. Happel, can he do it again? Yes, he can! 3 threes coming off the bench here in the second half. He has a quick 9. And now Barnesville looking to respond, and they do from the corner. It's Carson Hagan. So now both bench players for both teams are scoring threes back to back. Here's Kovash, his 3 off the front of the rim. It will not go. 47-29 in favor of the Yellow Jackets here on the Ratsos Pool Hall KLN Family Brand scoreboard. Here's Suter with it. Suter into the corner. Ballgreen thought about it, now he will pull the trigger, and he left it short. .7:17 and counting to go here. As they'll get it to Daniels at the high post. Back up top now into the corner for Anderson. 7:12 and counting to go. Anderson. High post, poked away from behind by Ballgreen. Daniels picks it up and scores. Jacob Daniels with 4 points. A bucket early in the first, now a bucket in the early part of the late half of the second half. And a timeout, or not a timeout, but a whistle is what I meant to say.
Fouls on the Yellow Jackets, number 22, Jacob Daniels, his 4th, team's 7th.
Jacob Daniels picks up his 4th. It's the team's 8th and not 7th.
Into the game for the Yellow Jackets, number 10, Blake Schmitz, and for the Trojans, number 10, Owen Riddle.
Not sure if the
shooting is Tate Iniger.
if the scorebook at the table is wrong, but the scorebook in the gym is right, or the scoreboard in the gym is right, and my stats are right, and my stat book has them for 8. And Iniger connects and now has 6 on the evening. 49-30. And he'll hit them both. 49-31. Iniger 5 of 6 from the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line this evening. Here's Thompson. Kovash now over to Happel. Back to Kovash, and now Schmidt gets into the mix. Here's Anderson. Anderson fakes left, goes right into the paint, and it's a foul on somebody, but on who? I think it's on Perham. It's the second personal on Blaze Schmidt. Ball Green with it. Dribbles in, high post. Now Suter, cross court, over to Riddle. Riddle to Ball Green. Ball Green feeds it in for Iniger. Iniger lost it, and it's saved by the Yellow Jackets from going out of bounds. And they'll create and collect the turnover. Inside 6 minutes to go. 49-31 for the 13-1 Yellow Jackets against the 8-4 Barnesville Trojans. And that's going to be and one and a foul. And that's going to be on Zach Bredman. If it is, it's his 3rd. And Micah Thompson gets the basket. He has 14 now tonight. No, it's his 3rd. Somebody's behind by 1 over there. It's his 3rd, I promise you. And that one will roll off. Didn't quite sneak in there. But a loose ball off a sneaker, and Soren Anderson gets it back. And now it's going to be a foul again in Ball Green, and I believe that might be his 4th. Yes.
Foul on the Trojans number 2, Gannon Ball Green. His 3rd, his 4th, excuse me.
There we go. Now they're caught up. It's kind of, I don't know what word to use there. It's throwing me off because I know that they're off by 1. And Soren Anderson at the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. He has not missed tonight, nor have the Yellow Jackets. And that will continue. Anderson 4 for 4. 5:37 and counting. Zach Bredman with it. Into the corner, Ball Green up top. Iniger now over to Suter. Ball Green. This is Riddle. Riddle up against Schmitz. Riddle will get his own rebound and deflect it into the hands of Iniger, and he'll swat it out of bounds, and there'll be a turnover, and they'll go back here to the Yellow Jackets. Barnesville had a fight in the first half, and the early part of this second half, and pretty much all of the second half has gone to the Yellow Jackets. Thompson gets it in for Happel, and now Schmidt over 2 passes later to Anderson. Kovash back to Schmidt. Schmidt to Thompson. Thompson finds Anderson. Riddle steps up, but Anderson gets around him and scores. Soren Anderson with his first points, not from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line here in the second half. He has 15 now, and now he gets another turnover. And Anderson will bring it up court. And Anderson will cut into the paint, and he will go to the hoop and score another one. Back-to-back baskets on back-to-back possessions for the 6'4 senior Soren Anderson. And maybe a travel that they got away with there. Long 3, Zach Bredman hit the front of the rim, does not count, obviously. That message brought to you by Captain Obvious. And now with 4:24 to go, Anderson has it, Schmidt. Kovash, back to Schmidt, back to Anderson. He'll float one in for Schmidt, and he scores! Nice pass by Anderson. He gets another assist, and Kovash will get the basket. Soren Anderson, 996 career points. He has 4 minutes to try and get 4 points. Soren Anderson will spin. He'll kick it out. And now Kovash to Schmitz. Back to Kovash. Back to Schmitz. Now Anderson. Anderson gets around defender. He'll lop it back over to Happel, and they'll cycle again. And that one's stolen away here by Owen Riddle, and he goes up to the hoop, and he gets swatted away and fouled there by Kovash. Each team has 9 team fouls now. Oh, wait, I'm sorry. Double bonus now for Barnesville, and Riddle misses the first one. Alex Holm out, Micah Thompson in for Perham. Braden Bredman checks in, and that gives Gannon Ballgreen a breather, or did Ballgreen just foul out? Let's see here. I have him for 4. I'm not 100% sure if he fouled out or not. Gave that point to the wrong side here. We'll take that away. Soren Anderson now at 998 career points for the 6'4" senior guard. He has 3 minutes to hit 1,000 and a whistle. And a timeout taken by Barnesville. We'll take a quick timeout. We'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Hang on, we need to add 2 more points here for Perm. 61-32 with 3:03 to go here. And we'll be back in a moment here on the Magnitude Sports Network. At the Goose Gang, we believe there's a kid in all of us, and we are here to help you find the exciting new toy or game to bring a bit of extra fun to your day. We stock the best toys from around the world to promote learning, imagination, and play. Everything you need to bring your family together. No matter what you're looking for or what age your birth certificate says, we have something for everyone. Don't miss our handcrafted popcorn, wide selection of candy, or the specialty sodas. Treat yourself at the Goose Gang. All right, welcome back. 61
Jessica Dabbert
to 32.
Melissa Gray, Todd Hendrickson, Maggie Foster, and Kevin Hurd.
So according to my stats, the next basket by Soren Anderson will put him at 1,000 career points, according to my stats. We'll see if that holds true if he scores another basket
Foul
tonight.
on number 20, Mason Happel. His first.
I want to say hi to Jim watching from Denver, North Carolina.
Number 1, Zachary Bredman.
And Zach Bredman at the Barnesville Booster Club free throw line hits. 61-33, and barring some phenomenal turnaround here, this will be the first time the road team has won in 2 years between these two teams. Anderson, they'll get it to Soren Anderson, and that is up and in, and that is 1,000 points for Soren Anderson. And they'll stop the clock to make the announcement.
Ladies and gentlemen, we'd just like to take a moment to recognize that with that last basket, Perham forward Soren Anderson has just eclipsed the 1,000-point mark for his career. Give a round of applause, everybody.
Congratulations to Soren Anderson, the 6'4" senior for Perham.
The game ball tonight to commemorate this achievement. In addition,
And
Soren becomes the fourth
do they normally have a flat ball given for that photo? Maybe they do, I don't know. As he'll take a picture there with head coach Cressup, and now he'll go give the ball to his dad there and Perham Activities Director, or maybe his mom, and Perham Activities Director's significant other. I didn't want to speak too quickly there, so I knew Aaron was standing over there, so when he ran over there, I kind of jumped the gun on who he was going to give it to. So, all right, back to action here with 2:35 to go. Suter gets it to Iniger. And a three from the corner, zipping in. That is Braden Bredman with the triple. He has had two of them now here in this contest. 2 minutes to go. It should be 63-36 is what it should be. .206 to go here. Once again, it's jersey night here for the Barnesville student section. And I see all sorts of teams being represented. Teams that I wouldn't have thought would be represented here in Barnesville, Minnesota. Wyatt Suter scores that basket. We see here, we got the Seattle Kraken. We have the Boston Celtics. We have, I think that is the Los Angeles Lakers, but I can't quite tell. We have the Cincinnati Bengals, the Minnesota Twins, the Golden State Warriors, the Duke Blue Devils. I think that might be a North Carolina Tar Heels jersey. And I can't quite make out the rest of the jerseys, but it is jersey night here tonight.
Into the game for the Trojans, number 5, Aaron Baker. Number 23, Andrew Ellett.
Oh, actually, the North Carolina one, now that I look at it again, I think it's a Charlotte Hornets jersey. We'll leave our clock stop for a moment here. Minute 33 and counting. There's Ethan Larson into the lineup, and that should have been a travel, but it wasn't. Andrew Ehlert, number 23, also into the lineup, and Ehlert will tee it up for three, and that's a little strong. Rebound comes down to number 11, the Onison, and now also it is Connor, I believe it's Collington, and now that's taken away. And down at the other end, Bredman gives it to Mandeville. Mandeville feeds it off for Andrew Ehlert, and he lost it, and now Perham comes back the other way. With the basketball is Noah Thompson, and now the three is up, and it rattles in and out of the hands of Noah Novotny. And we'll let our clock tick down now to 54.5 seconds. Ashton Detloff is also in for the Yellow Jackets, wearing number 25. Try and get familiar with these new faces as soon as we can here. At the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line is Connor Collington. Connor is a 5'10" senior guard for the Yellow Jackets, and he scores from the Reuter Family Dentistry free throw line. He connects on both. And it's now 67-38 here for the Yellow Jackets. Make that Isaac Mandeville with his first basket of the night. 67-40. 40 seconds to go. With it, here's Collington, and now a couple passes later, they feed it over to Thompson. And nice move to the basket there by Detloff, and he gets a bucket. Up top, Manaville. Manaville fires it over there for Ehlert. And a loose ball scooped up by the Yellow Jackets. Gage Jonathan will bring it up court, and they will dribble out the final 10 seconds. 69-40 will end up being your final score here in this one. And congratulations to the Perham Yellow Jackets winning this game by the final score of 69-40. And congratulations to Soren Anderson for eclipsing 1,000 points. I want to say thanks to Jason for giving me a heads up on where Soren was at on his point total. So appreciate that. 69-40 your final. The teams will shake hands. We'll take a timeout. We'll add up numbers. We'll come back with your post-game show right after this here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Be right back.
Odds are there's an ace right in your neighborhood. With expert advice and the right tools to make your quick fixes even quicker. Around the block, what you need in stock. With people who know their stuff. Welcome to the Home Convenience Store.
Hi, this is Mallory Stotterell
and Erica Saylor from Lakes Ace Hardware.
You can expect expert help for your next project at Lakes Ace Hardware,
right here in downtown Perham.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
There is a voice inside of you. Do you hear it? An ember burning deep within, calling you to gather your tribe, beckoning you deep into the wild, and instilling in you the courage of 10 Wolverines. You know that voice.
Yep, it's me, your inner otter, and I want you to visit findyourinnerotter.com to explore all that Otter Tail Lakes Country, Minnesota has in store for you. See you soon.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
It's just nice to be in a small hometown knowing that you have a local dentist that cares about you, knows you, and wants to do what's best for you and your family.
I didn't know what a derecho was. Didn't know that kind of storm existed. I didn't worry a bit about my coverage. It did not let me down. I was not caught blindsided. The secret is to have an agent that gets you insured for your needs. If you don't have Farm Bureau, you don't have good insurance.
Contact Farm Bureau agent Michelle Beck in Perham at 218-345-4010.
Soda Lake Properties is a property management company that offers a wide range of local services year-round. Yard care and landscaping services in the spring and summer, and snow removal and watercraft solutions in the winter. They also offer interior design services that will make your home or office look refreshed and inviting. Not to mention soda cleaning services for residential and commercial buildings, along with construction sites. To learn more about all these services and the revolutionary zero-res carpet cleaning, visit the website today. Just type in SodaLakesProperties.com.
Do something with your hair?
Dean's Bulk Service C-Stores in Barnesville and Sabin are your stops for high-quality Arco gas and diesel fuels, plus a car wash in Barnesville. Don't forget to pick up your favorite snacks and beverages as well. Dean's Bulk Service is your preferred choice for your propane, fuel, diesel, exhaust fluid, and ISO-Clean certified lubricants for your home, farm, and business. Call them 1-800-548-2799 or visit dbsoil.com to see what they can do for you. All right, welcome back to the Barnesville Sports Arena as we start to dig into your Soda Lake Properties Zero-Res Carpet Cleaning Dean's Bulk Service post-game show here on Magnitude Sports as the Perham Yellow Jackets take away a 69-40 victory here over the Barnesville Trojans, improving to 14-1 on the season, while the Trojans fall to 8-5 on the season here as we reach about we're at about the midway point of the season now, maybe a game past it. So we'll see if right now Perham's in good shape. They're at number 1 in the 8AA standings. We'll see if Barnesville can maybe step it up, turn it around here. Otherwise, they're going to be, if this back and forth roller coaster win-loss continues here, you're looking at probably a 14-10 team at the end of the season. And depending on who you'd get in that first round, you're probably one and done or two and done, unless the Barnesville Trojans can figure something out and turn it around. And then Perham, they're doing awesome, but in sports we have the thing called trap games. So just because they have a 14-1 record doesn't mean they couldn't be bounced by surprise early either. So. But like I said, there's still about a half a season to go before we have to worry about any of that. So we won't speculate on who's going to land where in any playoff brackets, at least not for another month probably. So I want to say thanks to Jim and for everybody else watching. Sean McDonald, thanks for tuning in. He gives congratulations to Soren Anderson for eclipsing his 1,000 point. For Jim and Eileen. And anybody else who chimed in on the chat that I didn't say hi to, I apologize. But we had some history tonight on Magnitude Sports, and there's a chance we'll have some history again on Saturday with Soren Anderson eclipsing 1,000 points tonight. Owen Leach, 23 points away from the school record. Owen Leach has over 2,000 points on his high school career. Now he just needs 23 more to get that school record. So he's been averaging about 24 points a game. So there's a pretty good chance that he could get that. DGF, a really good team. Kindred's really good, but if you were to ask me right now who's going to win that game, I might give the edge to DGF. Like I said, that should be a good battle. So if you're looking for a great basketball game with a team that you're probably familiar with against a team that you're probably not familiar with, that should be a good contest on Saturday. It's a doubleheader with the girls tipping off at 1:30 and the boys to follow immediately after. And we want to thank all of our sponsors in Kindred for making that broadcast possible coming up on Saturday. But before we get too much deeper into what's coming up, let's take a look at what happened in this game here. It was more an you could probably call it a tale of two halves, and it's a second half that Barnesville would like to forget. They got off to a slow start, and they remained at a steady, slow pace in the second half. Now we said in our pregame show keys of the game to slow the pace. But I might have to alter that wording to don't slow it down too much, because they slowed the pace down way too much in the second half, and it cost them. So looking at the individual numbers here, Zach Bredman with 5, also Gannon Ballgreen with 5. Here's an interesting note. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 players scored for Barnesville. So they did a good job of passing the ball and spreading the scoring around, but of the 8 players that scored, none of them reached double digits. None of them reached 9. None of them reached 8. They had 2 players at 7, and those were your top 2 scorers for Barnesville. Tate Iniger with 5 of the 7 in the first half, and Owen Riddle with all 7 of his 7 in the first half. So of your 2 highest scorers, only 2 points were scored by those 2 individuals combined in the second half, and those 2 players end up being your high scorers for Barnesville. Owen Riddle with 7, Tate Iniger with 7, Braden Bredman had 6, Zach Bredman and Gannon Ballgreen had 5, Wyatt Suter had 4, Carson Hagan had 3, and Isaac Manville had 2. And like I said, nobody in double digits there. So let's take a look at the first half. Perham would score first, but then Barnesville would tie it up at 10-10. And then Barnesville would take the lead at 13-10. Perham would tie it at 16. Perham would take the lead on a 3 by Alex Ohm to take a 19-16 lead. And that would be the final lead change of the game. We'd go into halftime. We'd come out of the second half. And the Perham Yellow Jackets started the second half. I believe it was on a 13-2 run. I know it was at least 11-2, but I can't remember if they scored another basket. As I look at my tally here, I see I forgot to keep track of the tally marks there. But I believe it was a 13-2 run to start the second half for the Perham Yellow Jackets. And the Perham Yellow Jackets never took their foot off the gas in the second half. It was 27-22 at halftime, and then Perham just beat down the Trojans 42-18 in the second half. If you take the first half away, your final score is 42-18 in favor of the Yellow Jackets. So, you know, as I look over at the Yellow Jackets side of the scorebook, it looks like they scored more in the first half, but they didn't. They scored 27 in the first half, 42 in the second half, and they ended up winning the game comfortably by just shy of 20 points, 69-40. And we talked about in the keys of the game that Barnesville would have to hold Perham to 65 or less to have a chance to win this one. That may have turned out to be true, but Barnesville didn't take care of a couple other keys of the game, and as a result, they would fall by 29 points here in this one tonight. Individually for the Perham Yellow Jackets, they had 1 point for Connor Culleton, a 5'10 senior who came off the bench late. 2 points for Ashton Detloff, who came off the bench late. And then 4 points for Jacob Daniels, 4 points for Evan Kovash. Daniels and Kovash both scored a bucket in the first half and a bucket in the second half for their 4 points. Next on the list is Mason Happel, who came in off the bench in the second half. He connected on 2 threes, back-to-back threes on back-to-back possessions, and it was 2 or 3 possessions later that they'd pop him out for another 3. And Mason Happel, coming off the bench, a 5'8 junior for the Perham Yellow Jackets, scores 9 points in 4 trips down the floor, or maybe 5 trips down the floor. And just, I mean, that was part of the 42 points in the second half that I'm sure everybody is thrilled about to see from Mason Happel. So other scores for Perham after 9 from Mason Happel. It was 11 for Alex Ohm, 13 for Micah Thompson. And your leader for the Perham Yellow Jackets tonight, eclipsing 1,000 points, is Soren Anderson, the 6'4 senior, with 19 points on the evening, according to my numbers. We'll take a timeout. We'll come back with your team numbers, and we'll select the United Community Bank Cash Money Play of the Game, the Farm Bureau Financial Services Play of the Game, and your Joe Foltz Construction Interiors by Winkles Rivers Edge Cabinetry Barnesville Drug and Hardware Player of the Game. And I'm going singular tonight. We have one player of the game in tonight's game. That's all coming up next here on the Magnitude Sports Network. Stay tuned.
Hi, I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. The best part about my job is I get to help people like you buy your dream home. At United Community Bank, we have many different loan options to best suit your needs. We offer loans with as little as 0% down and may have down payment assistance available to help you secure your first home. I'm Alec Meyer, and I'm a mortgage lender at United Community Bank. Stop in and see us or visit us online at ucbankmn.com.
United Community Bank, member FDIC, equal housing lender.
Reuter Family Dentistry, with locations in Perham and Wadena, welcomes new patients. Come meet the friendly and professional team and experience for yourself what it is patients love about Reuter Family Dentistry.
You know, Dr. Reuter is just so kind and inviting, and she's very proactive, and she has instilled it in her staff to be so friendly and inviting also, and that just makes it a wonderful experience.
All right, welcome back. Due to a medical emergency, we're going to go through this really quickly. We're going to give the United Community Bank cash money play of the game to Soren Anderson for eclipsing his 1,000th point on that basket. Mason Happel will go give him the Farm Bureau Financial Services play of the game with those 3 triples on 4 possessions. And your player of the game is also going to go to Soren Anderson. And I apologize for a really quick post-game show here, but we're going to wrap it up now here due to a medical emergency, and we'll talk to you again on Saturday here on Magnitude Sports.
Seating has been a presentation of the Magnitude Sports Network. Don't forget to subscribe, click the bell, and visit our website at magnitudesn.com for a schedule of our upcoming broadcasts.